The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメ。
よりによって。
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと。
ワクワク。
Here we go! Mucha lucha, mucha lucha. It's the way of life.
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the Grifter Zone.
Oh, you found your moo.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is.
Man, I want to get drunk in a hotel room with you.
That might be taken out of context.
Gay, gay, gay.
Oh. No. How is it my fault? What? The bracket gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole.
What's up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
nobody even wants you here.
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
What did he say? People are gonna clip that. You know that I don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on. But that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh.
That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
He's jealous. Fuck yeah. Been knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell him to fuck.
And Hypnotic again, member for 1 month. Thank you. Enjoy First Berserker. What's that black stuff between an elephant's toes? Slow natives. Wait.
Wild.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum. Yes.
Okay.
I'd say that goes out of dad into dark, but sure, yeah.
Definitely dark.
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Did
can
I focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
Well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so that
down his timeline, you're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Okay, me on my Twitter timeline, you ain't gonna see none of that. As a matter of fact, like I can show you, I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your phones?
Titty
Did your social
freakers.
credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
I'll wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter!
I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. Ooh. I bring life. I bring life.
Pro-black Twitter hoes!
That's right! That's right!
Robocock, don't clip that, no!
Bruh.
Oh God, that's getting clipped.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit. I was doing so good tonight too.
I'm tired of you! Drop it, retard. Robocock.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right, we are live, boys. We're live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do that, you need to bring it in close, boys. Get in extra close. I'm talking spicy close, right? I'm talking so close you could damn near smell each other. Bring it in. Bring it in. Look at the chat. What is with this desire for a clippy waifu pillow? I don't understand. Like, why do you want... do you realize how uncomfortable that would be? If you were to do it accurately, why would you want a clippy waifu pillow? It just doesn't make any sense. But that, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And if you're watching anywhere else, you will be on your knees under Smash JT's desk as he is about to donate to me $200 doing this. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Like this stream. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking today, boys? What are we checking, man? We got a lot that we got to go over, man. We got a lot that we got to go over. It's absolutely insane what's going on out there in the world right now. Not even just in gaming, but in general. So we got a lot we got to talk about. But what are we checking? What are we checking? Booty bandit check? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Tim Grove says unsubscribe from Angry Joe check. Oh damn. Oh damn. Grums is an idiot check. Oh damn. Yeah, I saw that post. I clearly disagreed with it, but that's fine. Hypno barrel check. Oh snap. We're going to talk about that. F censorship check. I agree. Tangy barbecue wings. Nice. Nice. McDuckin saves lives. Sniper check. Crunchyroll is ass check. Belted check. Interesting. Hugging a shark check. Why are you doing that? Bouncing K-cup titties check. Nice. Nice. Hypno playing Snake Eater tomorrow check. Probably not. Probably not. We got to finish. We have to finish Shinobi. It won't take us long to finish Shinobi. Cracker Barrel logo changing check? Yep. Japan and Elon fighting back? Hell yeah. KFC check? There you go. Collective Whimper check. Carl Reyes check. Tina's boobs check? DSP snorting check? What the All right, guys. Our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded. Like the stream. Please. Insane. Let's do the Pick It On Me roll call. Let's see who is in this chat right now. Aside from former Kotaku Eurydice, Black Samurais that unfortunately did exist at one point but no longer do, and people that swear they're going to beat Stellar Blade by the time the next, Hollow Knight game comes out. But let's be real. If you spend like 2 hours on one boss and he's like one of the easiest bosses in the game, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm just saying it's not looking good. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We got Tim Grove. We got Melody Johnson. We got Old Man Cad. We got Pay It Forward over on Rumble. We got Crash Collins over on Rumble. We got the Voice of the Water. We got Monkey Man 04. We got T-Vol. We got Jeremy Yu. We got Nick Havoc. Sleeping Nova. Audio Pollution. Dormant Psych. Akaros. What's up, Akaros? Zalosi over on Rumble. We got Mike 17. We got Robert Pennington. We got Matt Fun Cool. Boobs or booty? Both. Come on. Like, that's what kind of question is that? Calculator Gollum. Sturgeon 510. Anime Mania 500 over on Rumble. Schizosaurus. Marius. Gunnar Damas. The True Aztec Warrior. Shout out to you. Christopher Lloyd. Schmexy 777. We got Gamer Nurse Gale. Jeremy Yu. Reeve Yu. Valerian over on Rumble. Dark Exile. Blue Octopus, he says, watching anime tonight. Very nice. Squirrel Sorcerer. Commander Sonok. Matthew with the Hero Prees. Dark Obsidian, what's up, bro? 17 Crash. Oliver Adam. Craig Browning. Forgotten Vet, the silent protagonist. What's up, bro? We got, who else is here? Frenchie 07. We got Tiger King. What's up? I agree. We got Low KZ420 over on Rumble. We got Mr. Melancholy. We got Ron DFK. We got, who else is here? Roll Some Joint. Jeremiah Maxwell. Christopher Lloyd. Crackdown. What's up, Crackdown? King Demon Wing. Fucking legend. What's going on, dude? We got Shinphil. Snooty Mims over on Rumble. Shout out to you. We got Reaper Knight. Barry Dixon Butts. Shout out to you. We got Nightmare 13. Democulus over on Rumble. Yes, he has a week to beat the game. He has a week to beat the last, 3 hardest bosses. It's going to be very interesting. I guess we'll see. We got Bandito. We got, who else is here? Double X Coke. We got Mr. Rouge. What's up, Mr. Rouge? How you doing, brother? We got Neon Earth. We got Hanny. We got Jason Alator. All right, 4 more people, boys. 4 more people. 4 more people. Let's go. We got Radio Chimp. We got Lionheart. We got Magni over on Rumble. We got Beautiful Zexel. Romanizer 24. We got Alucard playing Batman Arkham City. Nice, bro. You know, I've been kind of wanting to get back into the Batman games ever since the discussion around what was it? Lego Batman and how it looked very similar to the Arkham games. I was like, I kind of miss the Arkham games. Maybe one day soon I'll go for a platinum. Who knows? Depends how I feel. I'll be saying I'm gonna do it, and the next thing I'm like, you know what? I'm good. But we'll see. Yamato 85. Shout out to you, bro. We got Shadowbuster 2012. What's up, Shadowbuster? We got Paul Q, another fucking legend, man. Shout out to Paul Q. The legends are all in the chat. Mr. Spangler's Coffee. Full Metal 921. Archangelus. Luck E. Oh shit. Mr. Rouge says, just finished my cane training. Now I wait a year and I'll get my guide dog. Let's fucking go, man. Everybody congratulate Mr. Rouge. That is badass, brother. That is badass. I'm happy to hear it, man. Jurassic Drifter says tier 3 and Hypno plays cutting the grass with Clippers the game. Bro, we're not even barely at tier 1. What are you talking about tier 3? What are you bringing up? We don't even have a tier 3. What are you bringing up tier 3 for? And last but not least, we got Clipachu. That's insane. That's actually a really good. Wait. That's a really good profile picture. Clipachu is amazing. Shout out to you. That's awesome. Clipachu's fucking awesome. And then we got Vandran. Shout out to Vandran. The voice protagonist. Jimmy Collins. And we got Carl Singh. Eternal Brandon. Timebound Howler. Basic Rich over on Rumble. And this female gamer. And Limitless Andre. And Crystal Hearts. And James Up. Shout out to all you guys. All right, guys. It is now time to sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. And let's see who is going to get the massive money shot today, boys. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Let's go. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Let's see. Where are we starting? Lionheart. Combo breaker with the coffee. To go down by 7. Hypno's coffee has been drank. Cosmic protection. You cannot dodge, send back, or parry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Falstaff. No Diddy. No washed up waitress. No Visa. No collective gout. Hypno coffee makes the money shot extra creamy and sticky. Booty hole protected. Times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Handy. Basic bitch booty hole protection with Cassie's military grade goon oil. The next 4 motherfuckers will be sent to Sonichu to get their backs grabbed. No Lubka. That's crazy. Sonichu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Handy again. You're spamming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oliver Adam. Booty Adams. Used Moo attack. It's super effective to go down by 1. Scrap Gamer. Try to hit me. Psych reverse. Uno domain expansion. Return to sender. Booty hole penetration over 9,000 for the almighty bunghole. Oliver Adam, man. Oliver Adam, man. You went for the attack, Oliver Adam, but the problem is that you didn't protect your booty hole from any counterattacks. So Scrap Gamer just reversed on you with an over 9,000 booty hole protection. Oliver Adam, what are you thinking, man? Come on. Gotta protect that booty hole, man. Congratulations. You are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
Like the stream. Like the stream. You got to protect the booty hole, man. Come on. Come on, Adam. What are you doing, man? All right, guys, listen, we got a lot we got to talk about today. We got some fast topics, of course. We got some decent 3 main topics today that I want to go over. The first of which is a little bit of a deep dive into another debanking situation. This time it has to do with NSFW art. And the funny thing is, it's not even on PayPal's platform. And yet, once PayPal found out that it even existed, they debanked another artist. So we got to talk about that. It's fucking insane. This person has completely bent over to them, too. They're like, well, I'm not going to fight it. I'm not going to bother. They're unbeatable. I mean, it's just an unbelievably defeatist attitude. But whatever, I get it. Not everybody has the fight in them. I'm sure. So we're going to talk about that. Madam Savvy's got some thoughts on it as well. We also got some other quote tweets from other people over on X talking about it. Some old posts from PayPal talking about their overall strategy that they are trying to reenact. We're also going to talk about Crystal Dynamics, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, good old Crystal Virtue Signal Dynamics, the people that are behind good old Tomb Raider. Guess what? They got hit with layoffs yet again. And when you go to their posts on LinkedIn, you see nothing but virtue signaling for people who are like, oh my God, when is this going to end? When is it going to end? It's going to end when you motherfuckers stop fucking around and finding out. That's when it's going to end. So anyway, we'll talk about that. We also might even have some EA layoff announcements on the horizon if Smash JT is to be believed. So that's about a 50-50 chance right there because, you know, he doesn't know how to play games. And then we also finally got a response from Konami about Metal Gear Solid Delta. As you guys are aware, Metal Gear Solid Delta has launched with a multitude of issues. It is really bad for this game right now. And they finally responded saying the stuff that they got upcoming, they're going to fix on top of the issues they plan to fix later down the line. At least we finally got a response. We're going to talk about the response, talk about Metal Gear Solid Delta, what's going on with that game. It's not looking too good, boys. People are very unhappy right now. And then, of course, we got some fast topics, and we got the retard of the day. The good old retard of the day. Are we ready? Are we ready before we go into the pre-stream legends as we work our way to the 437 tier 1 in a row? And if we could get lucky tonight, 126 tier 2s in a row? You're damn right, ladies and gentlemen. Let us start with the number 2 segment on YouTube. This segment is known none other than the retard of the day.
And here we are. The fate of the planet is in the hands of a bunch of retards I wouldn't trust with a potato gun.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, earlier today on X, I made a response to Rampage. If you guys didn't see Rampage Jackson, you know, the father of Raja, you probably didn't see the video because it got so suppressed on YouTube. This is my worst performing video I've ever uploaded ever, but that's besides the point. I ended up responding to Rampage Jackson, who decided that it was in his best interest to turn the issues that are happening with his son into a racism thing, because of course he did, right? Of course he did. He turned it into a racism thing. I guess he just can't help himself, right? When you are a perpetual victim and you teach your son to be a perpetual victim, well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So he ended up saying, say what you want about me, twist my words all you want. Hopefully none of your kids fuck up bad enough to have people judge your parenting. When all is said and done, When justice takes place, no matter what happens, I'll still be a parent that loves all his kids. I'm allowed to complain about the racism. 2 human beings were involved in the incident. But hey, it's the internet. Be yourself. This man is so cooked, bro. It's not even funny. So what I said was, this is not the retard of the day yet. We're going to get to it. Hold on. We're going to get to it. So what I said was, I know you are not focusing on the racism of online trolls when your son nearly killed a man out of vengeance in a ring of scripted events, planning this out meticulously after accepting the man's apology backstage for thinking they were doing a scripted session when there's cameras everywhere. Mind you, he would have actually killed him if people didn't stop him from having an emotional meltdown. Crazy, man. So you're probably wondering, where's the retard of the day? Well, here he is. Bobby Lee Swagger, which I'm sure is a troll account on Twitter. Let's see. 194 followers. Not bad for a troll account. He says, planned it out meticulously. Oh, brother, shut the fuck up. You making the man sound like a fucking supervillain. Y'all so fucking dramatic, laughing my ass off. ... Ladies and gentlemen, I guess, I find it interesting how the people that are defending Raja, either they're black or they're white liberals. Mostly black, though. You even have Mark Henry, the wrestler, defending Raja, the fucking idiot. Like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's almost as if this person doesn't realize that there is a video of Raja literally planning out the attack while he's sitting in the crowd watching the match go down, talking to his stream at the time, telling them everything he plans to do with detail. Almost as if it was planned meticulously, which is exactly why I said what I said. So unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, there are people out there that it doesn't really matter. So long as the skin color is proper, they will make excuses for anything. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your retard of the day. Congratulations. All right, boys. Now it's time. What's up, Toasty? Now it's time to get into the number one segment on YouTube, the number one segment on Rumble, the number one segment all around the galaxy. This segment is none other than the pre-stream legend.
Money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, money, print money, cash, money, well, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, super chat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
Let's go. We got ourselves the pre-stream legends. Let's see what we got as we are, as I mentioned, on our way. If we could get lucky, I don't know. We'll see. We are on our way to 437 tier 1s in a row and 126 tier 2s in a row. If you guys missed yesterday's stream, hold on. I had to burp. If you guys missed yesterday's stream, Camelot331 has told me that he has made a full return to YouTube and that he's trying to come for our crown. He wants to come for our crown. He wants to take down the crown. And he wants to take down he wants to be the longest streak on YouTube again. So we need to try our best to stay ahead of Camelot 331. Don't let him catch up. Don't let him do it. All right, boys. We got King Demon Wing. King Demon Wing. Shout out to King fucking Demon Wing, man. The absolute legend, as always. I don't even know how, again, I don't know how this is possible. Every stream, King Demon wins like 5, 10, 15, 20 memberships. Every stream, Jesus. The King Demon Wing. And considering this is the first membership banger of the stream, you already know what that means.
抜かない明日は絶対もっと近い自分次第深めに合い今すぐスタートボタンを押してみるよ私はこんなんじゃないはず
Shout out to King Demon Wing. Thank you so much for the 5 membership banger. You fucking legend. Then we got Bio T Wolf. Here we go. Bio T Wolf 19 with a 5. When a dad drives past a graveyard, did you know that's a popular cemetery? Yep. People are just dying to get in there. Crazy, bro. Shout out to Bio T Wolf. Thank you so much for the 5. Emily's dismantling the Lulus. Emily's dismantling the Lulus with a 25-month legendary status. Says 100,000 subs. Clap, 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 clap. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. Yes, we finally got to 100,000 subs. We're at like 100,400 or something like that. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for being a member for 25 months of legendary status. That is crazy. Thank you so much. We got Trashy Drifter with a $9.99. Funny quick story about that game. It was 4 a.m. Seen a video that said Game of the Year for 2025. And that was that game. So I was like, that would be a funny gift game. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. I had called you out actually on Griffcast, Trashy Drifter, for that game. So shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys gifting games, man. Holy shit. I was looking through all the gifted games that came in during the celebration stream, and I was like, Jesus Christ, man. How am I gonna get to all of this? I'm gonna try. Shout out to you. Dark Exile with a 5. Clippy for Waifu Battle. Bro, the absolute desire for Clippy for the Waifu Battle. I guarantee you, if Clippy goes into the Waifu Battle, Clippy will lose. Or they'll win one time and then they'll lose. I swear. True Aztec Warrior for 7 months. Congrats on 100K. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anubis Hades with a 2. Are you always late because you're polishing your metal? No, I am not. I am not. Oh, by the way, I don't think it shows. Let me see. Hold on. I don't think it shows in my own chat. Let me see. Let's see. Let's see. No, it doesn't show. Okay, because I'm yellow in my own chat. That's fine. All right. I got my grifter box. I officially got my grifter box. What I was looking for on YouTube for the longest time, I got my grifter box. I officially have the check mark. And if I wasn't in my own chat, it would be white. But since it's not, it's yellow. So there you go. But I'm officially a verified YouTube channel. I got the little checkbox right next to my name. So that's awesome. Shout out. Thank you guys so much. The next step would be the plaque. The plaque will be probably within another couple of weeks or so. Captain Nyen Nyen for 4 months says, I fear that Japan would have a second Sakoku period. You never know, sir. You never know. Ron DFK for 2. 3DO's Crystal Dynamics Gex game was the best Gex. Well, not anymore. Independent Courier with a 2. Retard is back, baby. Christmas every day. I know people have been wanting me to make my retards of the day into shorts for the channel, but sincerely, I don't have the time, boys. I'm sorry. Like, I would love to just put out content literally everywhere, but I just don't have the time. I'm already maxed out as it is, sadly. James Opp with a 5. Your retard of the day is nothing compared to mine who called me an N-word, hard R, and that I should go back to Africa. I guess it's because of my profile picture? Holy shit, that's amazing. That is amazing. Actually, what's crazy, I can't show it on YouTube, but did you guys go on Twitter and see the picture that some, like, I don't know, Smash JT, or not even, I'm sorry, not Smash JT, what some Kata hater, like Kata had a hater that was all about like he's listening to the white man and that white people are racist, and then he posts a picture of Smash JT with a chain and collar around Kata's neck, like, and Kata's a dog. I was like, bro, how you gonna call someone else racist? And you posted a picture of Smash with a collar and chain around the neck of Kata. That's fucking insanity. Come on, bro. It's insane. I'm just saying. Think about it, bro. Think about it. Mr. Rouge. Shout out. Not racist. Sounds like a fetish. I guess so. Maybe it's a fetish. Maybe it's a little bit of projection. It could be gay projection, probably. Shout out to Mr. Rouge, my guy. Mr. Rouge trying to help us to get to tier 1 with the 5 membership
My
banger.
hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Mr. Rouge. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. What a legend, bro. Thank you. Then we got Independent Courier. Independent Courier with a 2. Camelot 331 is such a Chad. I hope he collaborates. I've invited Camelot so much onto SNH, but he's just too busy. It is what it is. Bandito with the 5 Hypnotic memberships.
My
Thank
hands
you.
are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Bandito. Mr. Rouge threw a 5. Bandito threw a 5. We're just throwing 5s everywhere. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, brother. Speaking of, again, Mr. Rouge. Again, with a 5 membership.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Mr. Rouge, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Holy fuck. This guy's going crazy. Going crazy. Independent Corey with a 2. Clippy Waifu done right. We'll get a win. 1-1 is okay. Bro, do you really want to see Clippy with massive tits? I'm just saying. Come on, think about it. Think about it, man. Yo, okay, what's going on here? What are we doing? Back to back to back? We're just trading blows here? Oh, we're just trading blows, man? Mr. Rouge with a 5. Bandito with a 5. Mr. Rouge with another 5. Bandito with another 5. God damn, what's going on?
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Bandito with the 5 memberships. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Flip Shazam with a 2. I don't know what to do with my hands. Hey, yo. Hey. Hey, yo. What you mean? All right, what's going on, bro? Mr. Rouge. Mr. Rouge, what's going on, bro? Am I witnessing like a battle of memberships going on here? Is this something I don't know about? Is there something that I'm unaware about? What's happening? Mr. Rouge just sent another 5 hypnotic
My
members.
hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like there's something that I'm not seeing here. I don't know what's going on here. What's happening? What is happening? Beautiful Zexel with 4 months of legendary status says, thank you for sharing the Roger Jackson story, even though it didn't have the views that you wanted. And that X response made my day, Hypnotic. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, listen, I've said it so many times. People be like, oh, you only make videos about the things you think are going to get views. No, I knew the Roger Jackson shit was not going to get views because that's not what my channel's about. My channel, like every now and then I'll cover a streamer. I'll cover, like whatever, like a popular figure, whatever you want to call it. If it's a story that I find interesting enough, I'm going to cover it. Even if I know it's going to bomb, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It could be the worst video I ever had. I don't care. I wanted to talk about it, and I felt like it was important to talk about it. So I did. That's what it is. But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, bro. Then we got Beautiful Zexel. Beautiful Zexel with a 2. Also, you, Rob Van Dam, defending Roger Jackson. Yeah, I find it interesting how all the wrestlers are defending Roger Jackson. It's well, not all of them, but you know what I mean. It's a little bit odd. And then look at this guy. He's like, I don't want to be left out. Look at this. King Demon Wing. King Demon Wing just dropped a 10 membership banger, joining the fight between Bandito and Mr. Rouge. Holy shit. Shout out to King Demon Wing. Thank you so much, brother, for the 10 Hypnotic memberships, man. Thank you so much, man. Holy crap. Unbelievable. Wild. All right. I'm clearly missing something here. Now Mr. Rouge is trying to match King Demon Wing. What is happening, bro? Mr. Rouge is just literally dual wielding guns right now and just shooting at every direction. Every direction he sees a membership, he's like, I'm returning fire. Mr. Rouge dropped a 10 Hypnotic membership right after King Demon Wing. This is insane, boy. This is insane. Shout out to Mr. Rouge and King Demon Wing for the 10 Hypnotic memberships each. I appreciate that, guys. You guys are nuts, man. Crackdown with a 5 says fired Black Panther devs heading to Wizards of the Coast to keep an eye out for more shit. Oh, so here's something ironic, right? And I was waiting to find out more information. I wasn't going to do a video quite yet. But have you guys noticed that the developers from all of these failed woke-ass projects, whether they were canceled or they came out and failed like Veilguard, right? Have you guys noticed that a lot of them are all being hired at Wizards of the Coast? Because I've noticed it, right? You got the director from Dragon Age the Veilguard, Corinne Bush. He got hired at Wizards of the Coast. You got the Black Panther developer heading to Wizards of the Coast. You got Wonder Woman writers, like all of this shit, like all these failed projects, they're all going under the same banner. It's very interesting. And you want to know why I believe this to be the case? And perhaps, maybe this could be a Hypnodamus moment or something like that, but I'm going to make their prediction that all of these people are being hired by Wizards of the Coast because they are trying to recruit a certain mindseted group of people for Baldur's Gate 4. We already know that Wizards of the Coast is working on Baldur's Gate 4. They're building it in-house, right? So Baldur's Gate 3 is not going to... That's done and gone, right? That's done and gone. Baldur's Gate 4 is not going to be done by Larian. It's going to be done by Wizards of the Coast because Wizards and Larian had a disagreement in how they wanted the game to go forward. So I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's happening. It's absolutely happening. They're trying to do a fusion dance right now of some of the worst fucking people. So if you enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3, let it be known Baldur's Gate 4 is probably cooked, most likely. Flips his hand with a 2. Want to buy some old man CAD dudes? I'm okay. I think Sonya's in the market though. Perhaps Sonya will buy some. Demon Carol with a 2. Also, that Veilguard story writer is going to Bethesda. Yeah, but some of them have already gone to Wizards of the Coast, so remember that. Holy fuck, dude. Bud. A 20 membership ultra band. Shout out to Bud for the 20 membership ultra banger. What a fucking legend, man. Thank you, Bud. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Holy crap. With all these memberships, we might get lucky and unlock a new emoji. I know we needed a lot of memberships to unlock another emoji, but goddamn, man, what are we doing today? What is happening today? Look at this, bro. I'm telling you, Mr. Rouge is counterattacking everyone. I swear to God, if somebody gives one membership, he's going to give one. If somebody gives 5, he's going to get 5. If somebody does 20, he's going to... Mr. Rouge, counterattack. Holy shit. A 20 hypnotic membership ultra bag. Jesus Christ, man. We got to tier 2 because people are fighting with memberships in the chat. People are fighting, literally fighting with memberships in the chat. What the fuck's going on? This is like our celebration stream all over again. This is like our celebration stream all over again. What is happening right now? Mr. Rouge, thank you so much for the 20 memberships, man. I appreciate you, man. Holy shit. Oh, whoa. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Shit. Holy shit. Bro, Anubis Hades. Anubis Hades, man. Where did that come from? Bro. Oh my God, bro. Anubis Hades just dropped a 50 membership hyper banger, bro. Holy fuck. Anubis, bro. Oh my God, man. Anubis. Unnecessary, bro. Holy shit. A 50 membership hyper banger. That is crazy, brother. Thank you so much, man. We just might unlock another emoji. I know I was kind of joking in the beginning, but we just literally might. We just literally might, man. Guys, like the stream. If you win a membership from these crazy fuckers, make sure you guys say thank you in the chat, man. They're turning the whole chat green. They're turning the whole fucking chat green, man. God, that's insane, bro. Randall Hess joining in. Randall Hess joining in on the 5 membership
My
banger.
hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Randall Hess. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Mr. Rouge, bro, what are we doing? He gifted 5 memberships, not once, but twice. 10 memberships, bro. 10. I really feel like we're repeating our celebration stream. I really do. I feel like this. What is going on, bro? Guys, we already passed 100K. What are we doing? We don't have to go this crazy. Mr. Rouge, thank you for the 10 memberships, brother. I appreciate that, man. Holy fuck, dude. Trashy Drifter with 199. So tier 3 grass game when? Bro, stop. No, absolutely not. What the fuck? Is that twice? Is that 40 memberships, bro? What the fuck is happening? Mr. Rouge, my God, dude. 40 memberships after the 10 memberships. This guy just did a 50 membership hyper banger, bro. Fucking A. What the hell, dude? Thank you so much, man. As always. And then the legend himself, Adair Soto, with the 1 hypnotic membership. Thank you so much, Adair Soto. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to get to the topics. Mr. Rouge gives 1 membership. Now he's just playing, bro. Now he's just playing. Beautiful Zexo gives 1 hypnotic membership. Thank you, Beautiful Zexo. I appreciate that, man. Anubis with a 2. Don't tell my wife. No adult toys this month. That's a lot of information. I didn't need that much information. Thank you, man. Dylan says 100 membership banger, please. No, there is no 100 membership. The max you could do is 50. Unless somebody goes crazy and gives 250s, which that's only happened a couple of times. Mr. Rouge with the 1 membership again. I'm telling you, he's just fucking around now. Shout out to the legend. And then we got Adair Soto gifting 1 hypnotic membership again. Thank you so much, Adair Soto. I appreciate that. Flip Shazam with a 2. Wizard of the Coast says we can't mix races. Well, they can go suck a dick then. How about that? All right, we are fully caught up on YouTube. We're going to go over to Rumble. YouTube, behave yourselves. Behave yourself. I don't want to come back to 1 million memberships. We got to get on with the topics. Holy fuck, man. These guys are insane. Rumble, we got Snooty Mims with a 20. Look at this guy. A $20
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Snooty Mims. He says, thoughts and prayers go out to Annunciation School. You have to homeschool. You can't afford not to. Hail Hypnotic. Hail my mighty friends in Rumble chat. What's up, bro? It's fucking crazy what's going on out there, man. It really is. It really is. Shout out to Snooty Mims. Thank you for the legendary $20 banger. Gray the Merchant with $1. Binge played Rogue Trader in Act 2. I enjoy playing the hell out of it, killing all types of heretics, making the sacrifices for my crew, unlike Collective Shout, who just sunk themselves further. My boy got his check mark. Hell yeah, congrats. We are going places, everyone. Sonia's Beads is thriving. We are gooning this hard. This year, Rogue Trader is my new obsession until Digimon. You know, I hear a lot of good things about Rogue Trader. I gotta play it, man. I gotta play it. Right now, I was on a Warhammer binge for a long time, like at least for like 2 months, and I'm trying to play other games, and then I'm gonna probably get back to some Warhammer games. Anti-Federalist Pain with a 5 says, as much as I hate to give them credit for anything, communists make the best snipers. They're natural marksmen. A communist dad joke. I think I've heard it all now. Deadeye's Lock with $1 saying Smash JT can beat Celebrated in a week. It's like saying Lizzo the Whale isn't Rasputia. Holy shit, that's crazy. A Deadeye's Lock with $1. Oh, look, twice the bestiality for independent women who will become a Bear's delicious 3-course meal. All that's left is collective gout for dessert. That's also crazy. Gray the Merchant for $1. Let's not forget, we got Owlcat Games to end the Divinity series, fill in the D&D style genre. Worst case for Wizards of the Coast, it's easy to go back to Baldur's Gate 3. I just discovered this genre and loving it. Well, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is the kind of game you could play for literally like 1,000 hours, bro. There's so many different things you could do in a game, so many different ways it could go different. It's legitimately insane. So people have no problem playing that game over and over and over again. There's so many people that play that game every day. Adair Salta with $1. Why is it bad to iron a 4-leaf clover? Because you should never press your luck. Goddamn. Benedictus Prime with $1. My dad showed me his rock collection. It was... How do you say that word? It was Nice. I don't know how to say that word. I'm retarded. I can't say that word. How do you pronounce that? Gneiss? I'm drumming it anyway. But only because I'm retarded. It was nice. Sounds like nice. I thought it was like Nice. It's nice. Makes sense. Makes sense. Drumming it anyway. Thank you so much, Rumble. I appreciate that, man. All right. Oh my God, YouTube behaved. YouTube behaved. Thank God. We're all caught up. Okay. All right. Let's get to the topics quickly before people go crazy, ladies and gentlemen. First fast topic of the evening. Clear Obscure. I got to like run to the topics. Otherwise, I'll never get to them. Clear Obscure. Apparently, according to the director, is going to be, and this is very important, it's going to be a franchise, says the game director. We may see more Clear Obscure games in the future, according to the game's director. In a recent interview, Sandfall Interactive director talked about the RPG's massive success. However, it seems that he hints at there being more in store for the Clear Obscure series outside of Expedition 33. And I feel like anybody who's played the game should pretty much know that this was obvious, right? Because there was so much that was left on, like, there's so many loose ends that people didn't even get a chance to, like, actually explore between the writers and whatnot. There was a lot that,
Holy shit.
there ain't no way, bro. There is no way that you just dropped another 50 fucking memberships. Shout out to Anubis Hades. My guy, 50 memberships again? What the fuck, bro? What? So you just don't want to buy any adult toys this month? Is that what it is? Am I your adult toy this month? What is going on? What is happening? We are like, oh my God, dude. I think my brain is legitimately fried right now. I think my brain is actually legitimately fried. Oh my God. Is this like a battle? A membership I don't even know, bro. It's chaos. Yeah, it's chaos, bro. It's chaos. Anubis, thank you for the 50 memberships. I couldn't ignore that. You know, we were in a fast topic. I couldn't ignore that. Oh, there's no fucking way, bro. No. 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 Nope. 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 What the fuck is going on, bro? Can anybody explain what's going on here? What is happening here? Why is there another 50? Why is there another 50 memberships here? You guys realize we already celebrated 100K? Do you realize that? Do you realize that? Oh my God. Shout out to Mr. Rouge with a legendary 50 membership hyperbanger, followed after Anubis's 50 membership hyperbanger. God, Jesus. What is happening today? I'm trying to get to the topics. That's what I'm trying to do. I will get to them. I shall get to them. I swear. I swear I will get to them. I damn near almost did, but I couldn't ignore that 50. And then Mr. Rouge was like, here's another 50. Flip Shazam with a 2. This is turning into a Smash JT stream. I know, I'm scared. Anubis with a 2. Now I'll behave and eat some chicken pot pie. Well, that sounds good. That sounds good, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. But yes, behave, bro. What the fuck, man? Look at what you started. Look at what you started. What did you do? Like 100 memberships? God damn, man. One more 50 and you're fucking banned for like 48 hours. What's going on, bro? Demon Carol, what a 2. Time to bust out the gardening tools, boy. Hey, you need to be careful with the bust out word, bro. That shit's crazy. That shit is sus. Forgotten Vet with the one Hypnotic membership. Thank you, Forgotten Vet, you silent protagonist, man. I appreciate that. Fucking legend. Absolute legend. Independent Corey with it too. The best part of this hype train is it's legitimate, bro. I legitimately am fucking like, I don't even know how to process. Like, I can't even process what is happening right now. I am completely and utterly just like fucking decimated mentally right now. There is no words that I can put together that can help me explain what is happening inside of my brain right now as I try to understand what's happening in the chat. There's nothing that's going to work. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. And then this guy, Gamer Forever, with an NOK 1,000 Redwood.
走りだと鳥に下げた歌と進むから振り向かない明日は絶対もっと近い自分次第深め未来今すぐスタートボタンを押してみよう私はこんなんじゃないはず
Gamer Forever says the whole world is in chaos. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. In a chaos censorship war, we're fighting, but also a legal immigration problem that is also bringing more chaos. But the world wants to censor anime manga games instead of fighting this illegal immigrants that is happening in Europe. Keep up the good fight. No, in all seriousness, all jokes aside, you're 100% correct. The shit that they're trying to ban in relation to what they seem to be okay with is crazy. They'll ban the fictional content that doesn't do anything, but then they'll completely ignore this shit that's actually happening to real people. They'll ignore it. They don't care. They just literally don't give a fuck. But thank you so much, brother. I appreciate the NOK 1000. You are a Viking. You are a legend, brother. Thank you. Vardamis. Don't tell me you're gonna start getting in on this, Vardamis. Vardamis. With the 10 hypnotic
My
members.
hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Vardamis. Thank you so much for the 10 memberships. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Vardamis. Behave. Behave. Can people behave? What the fuck is happening? Independent Corey with a 2. What do you mean? Christmas. Santa is Anubis, Mr. Rouge today. Wait, Santa is 2 people? Is that what's going on? Is that how he's able to give all of these is that how he's able to give all these gifts to all these houses? He's 2 people? Independent Corey with it too. I promise to the Matrix, I'll be a great battery. There's something about that is really on the nose. Guys, I mean, I legitimately don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. All I know is that these two are absolutely insane. In all the best ways. Holy shit, man. That's got to be it. They are banned from sending. They are banned from sending memberships. YouTube has to have banned them from sending memberships. Holy shit! Shout out to Mr. fucking Rouge and Anubis Hades. I mean, God, Jesus. What the hell? Are they though? Yeah, they're banned from once you do 150 memberships, you're banned for like 48 hours. The only thing you could do is super chat after that. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Jesus. Archangelus for a 2. This membership train is wild. A good day today. I don't know what's happening. Denarier becomes a member all on his own. Shout out to Denarier. Thank you so much. Flip Shazam with a 2. We're about to get Hypno banned for making too much money. Probably. Vardamus with a 2. Just put the goon on a loop and call it a day. Can't do it. Can't do it. Flip Shazam with a 2. Does this mean we can have Clippy in the waifu battle? No. No. Vardamus! Vardamus! I told you to behave! Vardamus! 走りだと鳥にかげたくだと進むから振り向かない明日は絶対もっとシャイニー自分次第深めに合い今すぐスタートボタンを押してみよう私はこんなんじゃないはず I swear, if I didn't know any better, I would think we're trying to pass our last record that we set during the 100K stream. What are we doing? Shout out to Vardamus, another fucking legend with the 10 memberships. Thank you. How did you do this?
Holy shit.
How did you do that? How? Mr. Rouge! What the fuck? How did he do that? Holy shit, man. Mr. Rouge just dropped 10 memberships again. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. How is that even remotely possible?
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. And I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Mr. Roosh. That's crazy, bro. Toxin is even trying to join in on this with 1 membership. Marius is joining in 1 membership. Thank you. Ali Kusanagi is joining in with 1 membership. Thank you. Flip Shazam with a 2. We could keep going until you give us what we want. I'm trying to get to the topics. Independent Corey with a 2. YouTube got me. Miss Super Chat. YouTube knows Cuban slang. Maybe. Actually, probably. I wouldn't be surprised. They probably have all forms of like slang and bad words from different languages that are censored on the platform. Marius with a 2 says, I think chat wants a coffee company. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Gamer Forever for NOK20. Please stop hammering. You are breaking him, Vikings. I know. I know. All right. I think there was one over on Rumble. Hold on. Shout out to Rumble. Where are we at? Rumble. Adam Jimmy with $1. Democrats would rather talk gun violence rather than the subject or transgenders and what these kids are on, causing them to go nuts. True. True. They're doing the whole like blame the object, not the person. So they're like, oh, because I saw who did I see? I saw some mayor or somebody. He was like, oh, we need to stop talking about it and start acting. We have more guns in this country than people. We need to ban guns, basically, or like gun reform, whatever bullshit. It's a Trojan horse to try to take people's guns away. Deadeye's Lock with $1. YouTube chat stalling like begging women who got caught cheating. That's crazy. Adair Salto with $1. Well, at least they're banned for 48 hours. That's for me. I can't stand super chats. It's been 7 to 8 months now. Only gift membership. That's all I could do. Fuck you, YouTube. Fair. Vindictus Prime with $1. Rule 34. Clippy yields some interesting results. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. All right, bro. That's it. Like that's literally it. I don't know how he's doing this. I don't know how this is possible. I have no idea how this is possible. He should not be able to do this again. This should not be like how? How is this possible? How is this even happening right now? There's just no way. There's no way that this is happening. There's no way that there's just no way. This has never happened before. Ever. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Do we understand? Do we understand? There's literally no fucking way that he's doing this. It's from the same account, too. It's from the same account. How is that possible? What happened? What changed? YouTube changed their rules. YouTube changed their rules. I can't keep playing this clip. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say at this point. I just don't. I don't know what to say. Jesus Christ. Dark Obsidian says, is it possible they're maybe canceling the payments and then redoing it? That's just my... I doubt it. I doubt it. And even if they did, I still get the money anyway. YouTube pays up. YouTube takes the hit. I don't take the hit. I know we're trying to make sense of it right now. I can't make sense of it. I don't even know how he was able to even do this. I don't know. I don't know how he was able to do the 200 memberships. I have no idea. I have legitimately no idea. Zero idea. Zero idea. Oh, man. Wow. Shout out to Anubis. Thank you so much. You have to be banned by now. I absolutely refuse to believe that you could go past 200. There's just literally no way. There's no way. So I appreciate you. You have officially broken me with Mr. Rouge. I'm just going to keep going. Crackdown with 1 membership. Thank you, Crackdown. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Flip Shazam with a 2. Did you buy that Gundam yet? No. I'm okay. Independent Corey with a 2. Why are you speaking this spickest language? What is this? Mas VR, Mujeres Guapa, y Linux para todo. Why are you speaking this language? Why are you speaking this? No, speak it in Spanish. All right, bro. So at this point, do we just call it a stream or something? Like, do we do how is this even remotely possible? They should have been banned at 150 memberships. How have they been able to go to 200 memberships? How is that even remotely possible? How is that even like remotely possible? This is like, guys, we've already celebrated the 100K. We've already celebrated the 100K. Oh my God, bro. I am just guys, we set our record. We set our record. There's no way I didn't unlock emoji at this point in time. We set our record on that 100K stream. My brain is broken right now. Like we set the record. We don't need to try to beat that record. You get what I'm saying? Like I'm good. I'm cool. Oh my God, bro. I don't even know. I don't even know what to even think right now. Holy I legit feel like my brain has gotten hit by a train. Sincerely. I think I feel as if my brain has gotten fucking smacked by a train. I don't even I don't even know, bro. Angmar with the 1 membership. Thank you, Angmar. I appreciate you, brother. BioT Wolf with a 5. Fuck it. No topics in Waifu Battle tonight. Membership gift night. No, we can't do that. We got to get the work done. You've never seen this on YouTube? I've never seen this, bro. Like, I can understand for a 100K celebration. And even then, I was like, what the fuck is going on? This is a whole nother level. Independent Corey with a 2. Shout out to Anubis in the chat. Bigot Army rules. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. Shout out to you. Ron DFK with a 2. Maybe 100K. Hypnodamus has new rules. Way to go. I honestly, I don't know. Maybe hitting 100K did something. I don't know. I have never ever seen past 150 memberships in one shot. I've never seen it personally. Smash with a 4.99. This used to be me, but I fell off. It's because you can't play. You can't beat any video games. That's the problem. Shout out to you, Smash. Golden Apples with a 4.99. What is going on? The piggy bank got ran over by a semi truck. Bro, that's how my brain feels. Courtney becomes a member all on her own. Shout out to Courtney. Thank you. The Fellowship of Oddballs. Thank you, Courtney. Justin with a 5. Hypno doesn't speak Spanish. He speaks Puerto Rican. Speak English with some pork and plátanos in your mouth. Hypno, be happy with the windfall. Exactly. I keep trying to tell people, man, I speak Spanglish. I don't speak like pure. I don't speak like Telemundo Spanish. Like, you're gonna lose me at that point. Okay, I'm an Americanized spick. Okay, I keep trying to tell people that. Vardamus, come on, Vardamus. Vardamus with the 5 hypnotic.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Vardamus. Thank you so much for the 5 hypnotic memberships. Insane. All right, we are caught up on YouTube. Let me hurry over to Rumble and get to the topics before these people go crazy. Hold on. Where are we at in Rumble? Shit, I lost my place. Where did it go? Gray the Merchant for $1. Well, we call this the Sub Wars. Mr. Rouge broke the boundaries of space. This reminds me of when Quartering begged for memberships and got none. This is funny as hell and amazing. We are gooning. Shout out to you, bro. Vedectus Prime with $1. YouTube is desperate for people's money. That's how. You really think that's the case? I don't think that's the case. These guys are going well beyond what the cap used to be. I haven't heard anything about there being a change, unless maybe it's because I'm verified. Maybe because I'm verified, there's less of a ban. I don't know. Magni with $1, but then again, no, because Smash JT's verified. I've seen him get 53 times, and then the person can't do it anymore. I don't know. Magni with $1. I can't message often because of work, so I just settle for a cold bottle of Hypno brand mead when I get home. It goes down smooth and only half as dark as my soul. Order yours today. That sounded pretty badass. Adam Juman with $1 says, how is it a gun problem when we've had 5 major school shootings and all the suspects were transgender, children or adults? I want the Democrats to explain that. They're not going to. Flat out, they're not going to. They're going to completely ignore that and pretend like that doesn't exist. Sincerely, they're not going to even remotely address that. So, but I can understand why you would want them to answer that question. But I appreciate that. Thank you, Adam Juman, you fucking legend. Oh my God, they're still going on YouTube, man. What the Rich boy. Sean became a member all on his own. Shout out to Rich Boy. Denarier with a 5 membership.
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
Shout out to Denarier. Thank you so much with the 5 membership banger. I appreciate that. Tifa Lockhart with her massive tits. $1. Thank you, Tifa. I appreciate that. Audio Pollution for 1 month. Ahoy to Hypno in the Army. Glad to still be here. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Thank you so much for 1 month of legendary status. And then last but not least, Paul Q. Jesus Christ, man. What is happening? Paul Q. with a 20 Hypnotic membership mega bang.
走りだと鳥にさげたスタート進むから振り向かない明日は絶対もっとチャイニー自分次第深めに合い今すぐスタートボタンを押してみよう私はこんなんじゃないはず
Shout out to Paul Q. Thank you so much for the 20 membership mega banger, bro. Holy fuck. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, listen. We are fully caught up. I am throwing a flag on the field. I think the other two are banned. I haven't seen anything from them. I think they're banned. I think 200 was the limit. Flag on the field. Flag on the field. We're going back to Expedition 33, back to the topics. Flag on the field. Okay, anyway. So Expedition 33 is going to be turning into a franchise, which I think is pretty cool. I feel like anybody who played the game would understand that that just was the obvious thing that was going to happen. There was a lot of story that was left untold. There was a lot of story that was a lot of loose ends that weren't tied up. So, but it's good to see kind of clarification from the director after the success that they got from the game. So that's fantastic. They could do a lot with this franchise. There is definitely a lot to go over in this world that they built. And I feel like they can definitely tell more stories from this world, even if it's not necessarily in, I guess the world of Expedition 33. I definitely feel like there's a lot more to be had here. If you look at some of what he said, it says Clear Obscure is the franchise name. Expedition 33 is one of the stories that we want to tell in this particular franchise. So they could come up with like I said, when I had beat Expedition 33, I said that they're probably going to come up with something like Clear Obscure Expedition, I don't know, whatever. Expedition 0. They want to tell the story of the original Expedition. We could have a prequel game, right? You can have a prequel game showcasing what led up to the events of Expedition 33. There's a lot that you could do with this game. Or this franchise, I should say. So the fact that they're keeping Clear Obscure as the franchise name, I think that's pretty interesting. Exactly what it will look like and what the concept will be is still too soon to announce. But what is sure is that this is not the end of the Clear Obscure franchise. So I'm excited for this. I think I've always said they need to explore this franchise more and come out with more for sure. So I'm excited for this. Next fast topic. I can't believe we're still doing fast topics. Holy fuck, man. We got No Man's Sky. For those of you that play No Man's Sky, for me, people were tagging me in this. Listen, guys, I've tried No Man's Sky. They had their opportunity to get my attention when the game came out. Unfortunately, it just didn't land that way. And I understand the game has gone through a lot of transformations, a lot of different updates, and I understand it's an amazing game now, but it's just not for me. I have way too many other things that I'm playing, but I still talk about No Man's Sky because I know there's a lot of people out there that enjoy No Man's Sky. And apparently there was a massive update recently called the No Man's Sky Voyagers update. And they added so much shit to this game. It's crazy. We can watch the trailer here really quick to get an idea of what's going on here. Let's see what's going on.
This is for the explorers. The wanderers.
It's so crazy how different this game looks compared to when I played it.
They see stories to be told, worlds waiting to be found. They expand our horizons. They reach farther. They go first, while others sleep. They dream.
I will say that this looks insane. This looks like how the game was promised to look when it was first announced. If this was the game that I got in the beginning, I would probably still be playing this game. But ultimately, this looks insane. Ultimately, this game, I will give props to the developers for the fact that they did not give up on this game. I mean, my God, what they have been doing with this game is unbelievable. I have nothing but respect for them and what they're able to actually accomplish, considering they haven't charged for the majority of the content that they've put out. They haven't charged for it. And they've been transforming this game completely. It's insane. It is insane the level of dedication these developers have. So even though I know they fucked up majorly in the beginning many years ago, I have to give them props for sticking with the game for so long and truly transforming it into something that I can't even believe this is the same game. I honestly cannot even believe this is the same game. They are clearly very passionate about it. So props to them for making No Man's Sky what it is. That is awesome. That is an unbelievable achievement. It really, really is. It really is. You got to give them props where props is due. All right, Black Ops 7, really quick. We got some Black Ops 7 news. So people are trying to cope for Black Ops 7, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys saw this story. I wanted to post it on Twitter, but I didn't get a chance to. They are trying to cope really hard for Black Ops 7, where apparently you have analysts, you know, those experts, the experts, right? These people are trying to cope and say that Black Ops 7 has already beaten Battlefield 6. Supposedly. They've already beaten Battlefield 6, and that it's because of autopilot purchasing, according to the analysts. So they believe, and maybe there's some truth to this, they believe that Black Ops and Call of Duty has people on autopilot when it comes to purchasing the game no matter what. And they feel like because of that, Black Ops is going to beat Battlefield 6 just based off that alone. Now, you guys can let me know what you think about that in the chat, but let's read some of what he has to say. So the recent Insight newsletter discussed whether Battlefield 6 could stand firm as a Call of Duty killer, a term that has been lobbied a lot in recent years. Once upon a time, XDefiant was poised as a Call of Duty killer, and we all know how that went. I think it's very disingenuous to compare XDefiant to Battlefield. Battlefield is leaps and bounds more popular than XDefiant ever was. Like, I think that's really fucking disingenuous. But in any case, according to this expert analyst, they pulled a number out of the hat, revealing that 60% of beta-based wishlisters of Battlefield 6 have played a Call of Duty game on Steam, which is a damning enough number right out the gate. The team admitted that Battlefield 6 could do better than any other game in the franchise history, but it still won't be enough to topple Black Ops 7. Just because they played a Call of Duty game in the past doesn't mean that suddenly... Oh my God. Are we seriously going here? Are we seriously going here? So they're trying to say that because the people who have played Battlefield 6 beta have also played a Call of Duty game on Steam, that somehow means that they're going to buy Black Ops 7 over Battlefield 6. What if those 60% of players enjoyed Battlefield 6 so much that the majority of them decide not to buy Black Ops 7 because they have Battlefield 6? That is the weirdest math I've ever seen in my life. That just sounds like absolute fucking cope. That's basically saying, well, you know, we understand that 60% of our players were playing your game, but you don't understand those 60% of our players that were playing your game, well, they played our game too in the past. So, I know they're playing your game now, but that don't mean nothing. They played our game in the past. Bro, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Listen, when it comes to Battlefield, I don't need Battlefield to be the killer of Call of Duty. I understand you're going to have the warring factions. I understand you're going to have people that want to turn it into something similar to the console wars. But instead of that, you have like game wars where you have Battlefield versus Call of Duty. I don't need that. I need Battlefield to not be Call of Duty. That's what it is. I don't need it to be the same as Call of Duty. I need it to be Battlefield. That's what I need it to be. The two of them can exist together at the same time. I don't give a fuck. And then people can choose the games they want to play. Right? The people who are looking for a little bit more of a military sim, something on a bigger scale, something with bigger maps, bigger wars, bigger everything, they're going to go to Battlefield. people who want to get clips for their YouTube channels and clips for their Twitch accounts and play a more fast-paced Twitch-style shooter, they're gonna go to Call of Duty. That's it. That's literally it. The two of them can exist at the same exact time. I don't need one to kill the other. That's really fucking, that's so petty. That's such like a child's mentality. If you want to go see Nicki Minaj twerking while shooting people, go play Call of Duty. That's how that goes, in my opinion. But in any case, let's see what else they got to say. Hopefully they have more than just, hey, they played our game too. Call of Duty is still dominant despite all of this. Its core audience still loves the game and buys it every damn year. And that isn't going to change just because Battlefield 6 is rad and tracking incredibly well. For many gamers, Call of Duty is an annual ritual. Tens of millions of players, many of them casual gamers, buy the newest Call of Duty every year without hesitation. This autopilot purchasing habit is decades deep, and breaking it requires more than one awesome Battlefield release. I agree with this sentiment. I really do. I agree with this sentiment. But I don't like the math that they're using. I think the math that they're using is really representative, really badly represented. It's what I meant to say. But yes, obviously people do autopilot buy Call of Duty, but I do believe that Battlefield 6 is going to make a big dent in Call of Duty's player base, right? Especially now that Call of Duty is on Game Pass. Now we got to look at, okay, well, it can have a lot of players. There could definitely be a lot of players playing Call of Duty because it's on Game Pass, but how many copies are being sold? Did you take a hit on your copies sold all of a sudden? Like, you could start looking at that math and really start figuring it out. Not to mention, you're releasing Black Ops 7 literally a year after Black Ops 6. I mean, what the fuck, bro? And let's not pretend that Black Ops 7 is not scared or at least worried about Battlefield 6 and the reception around it, because they just recently claimed that they're going to be changing the way that they do skins in Black Ops 7. They're going to be making them more grounded, supposedly. They said that they hear everybody saying that they lost their identity and they want to gain it back. They wouldn't be doing that if it wasn't for Battlefield 6. Let's be real. You and I both know they want to sell more Beavis and Butthead skins. You all know that. Guys, this is not a fast topic, but I just want to announce I did, in fact, open up a new company. I did, in fact. No, it's not a coffee company. All right. It's not a coffee company, but you guys have inspired me. I really took it to heart. I see that you guys want to support something outside of YouTube. So I'm happy to announce that due to the recent changes that were happening in the restaurant business, we have actually officially opened up Hypno Barrel, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We opened up I feel like we need a really good restaurant, something that's going to really bring it home for a lot of people. And Hypno Barrel is something that it's official. It's official. We're gonna have bigot burgers. We're gonna have bigot burgers. We're gonna have waifu shakes. Every single waitress is going to be caked up, thick, and it's going to have an anime face. It's going to be a real life waifu. We are not going to serve coffee. No, seriously. Shout out to Yamato. What a fucking legend, bro. Yamato made this, and I'm like, bro, this is hilarious. I'm going to turn this into a commercial. And I'm going to post it on Twitter. Waifu tacos? Yes, absolutely. Oh, and every Friday night is going to be a waifu battle in the restaurant. Hell yeah. You goddamn... Every Friday, there's going to be waifu battle night, where during your dinner, you get to enjoy a battle of waifus where the waitresses will get together and fight in a ring. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I swear to God, I totally would make a business like that, but I would get shut down by every payment processor. It wouldn't even be funny, bro. It'd be ridiculous. Bounty was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. All right, we covered the Rampage shit. Some good news, ladies and gentlemen. Really quick, some good news. We got a follow-up to the story. We got a follow-up to the story of Roger Jackson beating the shit out of Psycho Stu. Apparently, the man is fine. He's doing well. He's conscious. He's up. They took pictures with him and everything. So that is great. That is awesome. Super excited and happy to see Psycho Stu is doing well. I'm just hoping that he sues the ever-living fuck out of Raja or Rampage. Sue the ever-living shit out of them. Take them for everything they got. If you're not going to press charges, and he looks good. He looks good. So that's good. That's good. That's a plus. That is a plus. Good to see him doing well. Sue the fuck out of Raja. No, but honestly, I'm telling you right now, don't get it twisted. What I'm predicting is going to happen is that Psycho Stu is going to be approached by Rampage, and Rampage is going to try to pay off Psycho Stu. I guarantee you that's going to happen. Rampage is going to try to pay off Psycho Stu. No doubt about it. I don't know if Psycho Stu is going to take it, but I mean, he's a veteran. He deserves everything. Fuck what Raja did, man. Fuck what Raja did, man. Because I guarantee you he's gonna do that. I would sue the shit out of them. If Psycho Stu was smart, I would sue the shit out of them and then settle and take all of the money he possibly can from Rampage, because he's got an easy case here. He's got a very, very easy case. Instead of letting Rampage pay him under the radar, sue him and then take the money publicly for everybody to see. That's how I feel. Raja was complaining about not having bread. Well, now he'll never have bread. Bro, he's the son of Rampage. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Not having bread. He's a vet. Yup, he's a vet. So I'm glad to see him doing well. Seriously, that's awesome. Can he sue his dad even? It depends. It depends. I don't know how they have their LLCs and everything situated. I have no idea. I highly doubt Raja Jackson is on anybody's LLC, even his dad's. But it all depends on how they have their money situated. So, or he can just sue Raja, to be honest with you. All right. Let's hold on. Oh, I didn't get to talk about this. Hold on. I did not get to talk about this yesterday. I want to talk about this really fast. It's a fast topic today. Fast topic today, not a long topic. Microsoft locks down HQ as anti-Israel protesters live stream themselves storming the company president's office. I talked about this yesterday briefly, but I didn't get to actually talk about it. So this is a follow-up to the story of the protesters that got locked up in front of Microsoft. Remember, there was 18 protesters that got locked up in front of Microsoft. Well, they promised they were going to come back, and they did. And now they came back, and they went inside the building this time. Instead of camping outside, they went inside the building, and they stormed the president's office, and they took over the office. This is the level of deranged these activists are. They stormed the fucking office and took over the office. But to be honest with you, I'm going to keep it real. Microsoft deserves every bit of this, because Microsoft enables this shit. As we are very well aware, Microsoft, the one who is currently funding Take Us North, the illegal immigration game, amongst other games that they fund every single year that are complete propaganda bullshit, and the virtue signaling that they do every single goddamn month, these people 100% deserve it. They created this bed. Now they got to lay in this bed. That's how I feel about this, because they're the ones who set themselves up for all of this. So, but I think it's pretty funny that they raided the president's office. That's pretty damn hilarious, to be honest with you. And then they live streamed it too. The video, they were live streaming on Twitch. Of course they were live streaming on Twitch. Of course they were. And I guarantee you Twitch let the whole thing go for as long as possible. The video was taken down after the stream was over. Twitch was like, oh my God, we got a free Palestine fucking raid going on right now. An illegal act. Of course we're going to promote this. Of course we're going to promote this. This This is the kind of shit we love. Where's Hassan? Get Hassan over here. Get his ass over here. This is great. They were probably gooning so fucking hard they couldn't help themselves. So this was hilarious. I don't know if they got, let me see. Did they get locked up? Did they get locked up? Let's see. Oh my God. Reportedly, protesters took to Lake Washington in kayaks on Sunday, hoisting banners reading Microsoft kills kids. What the in front of the homes of Smith and Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella. Bro, you guys absolutely deserve this. You guys have 1000% set all of this up. You guys wanted to virtue signal to these people. Congratulations. They are here for you. They are here for you. That's amazing. They're on kayaks with fucking flag. Bro, that's amazing. Yesterday's office occupation was just the latest in a series of protests conducted by this group. Last week, several Microsoft employees, including one of the 7 from yesterday's action, Anna Hanel, I bet you she's a white liberal, were arrested after Redmond police claimed they had become aggressive. The group also disrupted Microsoft's 50th anniversary celebrations. Damn! They said no parties for you, man. No parties for you. As for the fate of the 2 Microsoft employees involved in the office sit-in, Smith rather unstatedly said that their behavior was not standard employee conduct. You sure about that? Look at these people, man. Look at these people. Most of them are literally white liberals. I'm not even kidding. Look, even the people who are in their hoods trying to pretend to be Palestinian, they even look white, some of them too. Look at this. All fucking white people. All of them are white. Bro, this is unbelievable. Anyway, Microsoft deserves that. That's all I got to say. As long as they don't cause any harm. That's really what it's about. All right, boys. That is going to be it for the fast topics, ladies and gentlemen. Super chats, and then we're going to get to the main topics. We got to do it. We got to do it. Come on. Adam Juman for $1. Battlefield should bring Airwolf as a package. It would actually fit in the game. You sure about that? Adam Juman with $1. No Man's Sky is better than Starfield. I would know. I have both. I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all, to be honest with you. Justin with a 5. Thank you for the X post to Rampage. Raja should go to prison. He doesn't have any money. Motive, premeditation, and malice were documented up to the action. 50 subs and now first degree all day. That's insane, bro. This man was saying it. Give me 50 sub memberships and I'll go basically first degree murder someone all day. That is fucking nuts, bro. This guy is crazy. He needs to be behind a jail cell. But I understand how the world works. I understand how it works. And I have a good feeling that he's not going to see behind a jail cell. I think Rampage is going to do everything he can to ensure that doesn't happen. As sad as that is. Mervoth with a 2. Clear Obscure could become a new Final Fantasy, New Realms. I agree. And I've always said it should. I think it should be a consistent franchise. Independent Corey with a 2. This is what Starfield should have been, a new game. Yeah, people, Starfield was hype. I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw Starfield, the initial conception of Starfield, I was like, that sounds amazing. That sounds like something I feel like every Elder Scrolls Bethesda fan would want. And then what we got was nowhere near that, sadly. Talrick with a $20
My hands are shaking, but I'm still shooting. And I'm still getting the headshots. It's like boom, headshot, boom, headshot, boom, headshot.
He says, hail Hypnotic and Big and Arby. Sorry, I'm late. Been out celebrating my big promotion at work today. New No Man's Sky update I am so here for. Hey, everybody fucking congratulate Talrick on his promotion, man. Hey, shout out to Talrick. Shout out to Talrick, man. That is amazing. Congratulations, man. Congratulations on your promotion. That is fucking awesome. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. That is badass. You deserve it. You deserve it. Congratulations, man. That is sick. Independent Corey with a 2. Redemption for Hello Games. God bless them. Yep. Big time redemption. Independent Corey with a 2. This beta, the beta is Battlefield 6. The real beta are the Call of Duty shills. Facts. 100% accurate, sir. Jason Altor with a 5. That is something one should not be proud of. That is brainwashing, to be honest. There you go. Independent Courier with a 2 says, LOL, I want to buy shares of Hypno Barrel. Public company right now. It's going to be public on the stock market. In 24 hours, it's going to be public. Sparkle Farts, Beth with a 4 months. Hypno Barrel and Hypno Coffee make great merch ideas. Bro, if I tried to sell a t-shirt with Hypno Barrel the way that was shown in the picture, I would get sued so fucking fast it wouldn't even be funny. Independent Corey with a 2. Asaris will read that differently. Noah Zero. There you go. Manchild with the $1.02. Thank you, Manchild. Demon Carol with a 5. That Veilguard dev working at Bethesda is John Dombrow, who will be working as senior quest designer. Yeah, I didn't even get to talk about that. Like, there's so many things that are happening every day. I didn't get to talk about it. But yes, there is a Veilguard developer / quest designer, whatever, that is now working at Bethesda on Elder Scrolls 6. And he is going to be working as a senior quest designer. Needless to say, I'm not exactly very excited to hear that. Unfortunately. Dumb Creative with a 5. Base jail cell. But yes, it's the new OJ. True. Absolutely, bro. I'm telling you, man, the shit that he said leading up. I mean, the fact that he said all this and then he blamed the cameraman. He blamed the cameraman. I don't know if you saw yesterday's video, but he blamed the fucking cameraman for the reason why people found out about what he did instead of just taking accountability for what he did. It's crazy. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, boys, we are fully caught up everywhere. Let's get into the first main topic of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. This is going to be a good one. We are going to be talking about another artist that has gotten their PayPal debanked, obviously, for selling stuff that is just not acceptable, right? What did they do? Did they hurt real children? No, that's Roblox. Did they do anything that makes children in danger? No, that's Roblox. Which, by the way, has 47 million concurrent users that get their payments processed every day by Visa and MasterCard. But anyway, and PayPal probably too. This is somebody who made NSFW art. And the funny thing is that it wasn't even like the payment wasn't even like because of PayPal. Like it got taken down because of their Patreon. PayPal took something down because of what was on their Patreon. So we got to talk about it. We also got some Madam Savvy posts we got to go over as well, talking about it. We even got some history from Ramblings of a Filipino Nerd, talking about PayPal and essentially their financial penalty for misinformation, adult content, NSFW stuff, etc. This is what the company stands for. Not surprised, right? This is an old article, but it just shows you legal censorship. PayPal makes a habit of deciding what users can apparently read. Why am I not surprised? So let's talk about all of this. Is American Express doing this? Not to my knowledge. But it's all connected anyway, at the end of the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we are going to be talking about another situation regarding a debanking from PayPal. And this time, it's this person that goes by the name of Milky Ways over on Twitter, where they are talking about getting debanked from PayPal because of the content that was being sold on their Patreon. That is 18 plus. This is NSFW artwork that is getting taken down. And I just recently did a video the other day talking about PayPal debanking an adult game maker over on Steam. PayPal seems to be sweeping in faster than other payment processors and money collecting services. They are sweeping in and debanking people left and right. They are known to do this. This is not something that's shocking or new information, but it seems to be ramping up faster than ever. Even Madam Savvy has a little bit of a deep dive on this. And then we're also going to be covering what Ramblings of a Filipino Nerd said over on Twitter, showcasing PayPal's history and how they like to do this kind of stuff and what they call legal censorship. So we're going to talk about all this right now. So Milky says, hello, this is Milky. And truly, this is sudden. And to make an announcement of, but I feel it is in my heart to try my best to warn other creators before this happens to you as well. Now, keep in mind, this person is doing two things right now. Number one, they already have a defeatist mindset where they just don't want to fight anything. They don't want to fight for their own rights. They don't want to fight the payment processors. They feel like they can't win. They feel like, at this point, mentally, they're already defeated. You're going to see that in a couple of seconds. And not only that, this person is also trying to warn other creators, which is a good thing. But what I really feel like people should realize is that if you do NSFW on PayPal, Patreon, or anything like that, they're going to come for you. It's only a matter of time. This person, says that they felt as if it would never come for them. Well, if you feel that way right now and you do NSFW content or any of these platforms and you're watching this video, just realize that they're coming for you. One way or another, they are absolutely going to debank you. It's only a matter of time. So, and they'll make up all the gaslighting excuses, by the way, that they're not totally doing that, but they are doing it. PayPal recently, out of nowhere, terminated my account permanently, mostly due to my Patreon that is 18 plus. I know without a doubt that it was for this reason, as I sent a transfer and they flagged everything on PayPal and caused my termination once they most likely saw that it was an 18 plus Patreon account. As you know, if you don't, payment processors are growing more and more against 18 plus creators and finding any way to terminate them. The moment you are on their radar, it's game over and you will lose your account. I never thought that this would happen to me. And that's you see, this is the biggest problem, because I know there's a lot of people out there that are advocating for censorship because it's censorship against what people deem to be the chuds, right? The chud content. It's censorship against the Gooner games, right? But the simple fact is that you may think that this is great now because they're going after content you disagree with. They're going after people you don't politically like. They're going after people you don't ideologically like. Whatever the excuse may be, you may think this is great now. But just realize that it's only a matter of time before it comes for what you like. And then you're going to be looking around, looking for people to help you. And we're just going to all laugh at you because you were the one that were pushing for this. And now that it's coming for you, now suddenly you want to do the whole song and dance of woe is me. I'm not saying this person did that. I'm just saying there are people out there that absolutely will. And it's only a matter of time before we see that happen. We already kind of did see that happen when they took down the LGBTQ Gooner games, right? When they took that down, suddenly all the gaming journalists started writing articles. When it was the straight games, nobody wrote an article. Nobody said a thing. Everybody was quiet. But the moment LGBTQ sex games got taken down, all of a sudden the gaming journalists want to talk about how it's a massive travesty and how censorship is bad. But they were quiet when it was anything else. So this is why I don't take these hypocrites very seriously. But anyway, I've been a creator for 5 years, and I've never had any issues. I'm still shocked and in disbelief, but I know without a doubt that it was my Patreon. What does this mean for me? Well, for now, please do not donate to me, as I have no valid working PayPal. I've made the choice of no longer creating 18 plus content on my Patreon, as I am left with no other choice. I do not intend to fight these payment processors. It's a fight nobody can win because we are all at their mercy. I heavily disagree with this statement. We have seen companies bend the knee to consumers when there is a big enough push to do so. And yes, we are talking about companies that are massive, right? They may not be as massive as Visa and MasterCard, but I absolutely do not agree with the defeatist mindset of, oh, we can't win. Nobody can win. We're all at their mercy. The fuck? What does that even mean? We're all at their mercy? Do you have any idea how much power the average person has when we get together and make a collective effort to actually try to do something? It's unbelievable. If it was up to this person, every single thing that's ever happened in history would have never happened. Every single war that was fought because people were tired, every single thing that has been changed because people thought it was wrong would have never happened because you thought that, well, we can't win. That's insane. I feel like this mindset is unbelievable. I cannot believe this person is having this mindset. If you don't want to fight because you feel like you can't win, then that's fine. You could do your own thing, but don't speak for everybody else. Don't pretend like nobody can win, because these companies has absolutely gotten felted in the past. Look at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel's massive. They just made a whole freaking logo change. They made a statement about how everybody is a vocal minority and how everybody loves the change. And not even just a couple of days later, they reverted on their logo because of the backlash. And granted, Cracker Barrel is not the size of Visa and MasterCard, but let's be real. Nobody is too big for the average collective of people to fight against. The only thing is, unfortunately, a lot of people have this mindset, like this person, that, well, it's just too much work. It's too hard. It's too difficult, right? We can't win. Nobody can win. It's too hard. This is the problem. And if these people were to turn around and join everybody else in fighting against this stuff, you'd realize very quickly the amount of power that you actually have. But anyway, I'm not going to preach to this person. If they don't want to fight, that's perfectly fine. They don't have to. It is what it is. So they decided to self-censor themselves completely, not even partially, completely. And they went from making 18 plus content to making no 18 plus content. Now, keep in mind, if you really think things like it's fine, it's not going to happen to me, please rethink this, because this is exactly what I thought as well until it happened to be. It's only a matter of time. Protect yourself by all means. Please do not be naive like I was. Now, listen, this person, I appreciate that they're trying to warn people. That's great, right? I feel like more people should know about this. But I think that what they're really trying to say is they're trying to advocate for everybody to self-censor themselves because, well, the payment processors are too big, right? They're just too big. According to these people, they're too big. You can't beat them. You're at their mercy. So they're telling everybody, hey, I really hope that you self-censor yourself quickly because you're going to realize and find out, just like I did, that you're going to get debanked. This is what this person is essentially saying. So people are obviously disagreeing with the sentiment. Shori Dio says, I do not intend to fight these payment processors. This is moronic. You need to fight for your rights. Get to speaking with other creators unfairly censored. Giving up because it seems impossible is exactly what they want. I agree. Meanwhile, payment processors are totally fine with the likes of OnlyFans. Why do they keep going after anime creators? Exactly. This person makes it seem as if payment processors do not support other kinds of adult content, but they do. The simple truth is that they're going after a certain kind of content that they deem problematic, when this content is nowhere near as problematic as the real life shit that is happening and is being funded by Visa and MasterCard. It is nowhere near the same. This person, again, quotes them and says that mentality is why they win if you say you won't intend to fight the payment processors. Osan says, be payment processor, have one job, process payments, refuse to actually process payments. What a world we live in. Now, Madam Sabby has made a post about this as well. She says another PayPal account closure over NSFW. This is getting very, very ridiculous, but Milky's words are a true warning. The payment processors didn't allow competition. We are stuck with this for now, and all it is doing is accelerating acceptance of crypto and bringing back cash completely. Ramblings of a Filipino nerd actually posted on X as well. Something very interesting was a little bit of history about PayPal. If you guys are unaware, he ended up posting this picture here, which is from 2012 from a website called How to Fix the Internet, right? Electronic Frontier Foundation. It says legal censorship. PayPal makes a habit of deciding what users can read. PayPal has instituted a new policy aimed at censoring what digital denizens can and cannot read. And they're doing it in a way that leaves us with little recourse to challenge their policies in court. Indie publisher Smashwords has notified contributing authors, publishers, and literacy agents that they will no longer be providing a platform for certain forms of sexually explicit fiction. This has been happening for such a long time. This article is from 2012. It's been happening forever, and it's only going to continue to get worse. It's going to ramp up unless people talk about it, unless people try to fight back. The only thing I can say is that I understand, trust me, that it is definitely easier said than done. Nobody thinks that something like this is going to be fixed within a day, but people really do need to band together. And if you were censored by PayPal, don't just bend over and take it. Fight against it. Tell people your story. Just like this person did, Milky did over on Twitter. Tell people your story. Content creators will cover it. Journalists may cover it if you are LGBTQ. Otherwise, they're going to ignore you. But people will cover it. People will talk about it, and they will get the word out. Look at what this says. Mark Coker, founder of Smashwords, described the new policy in a recent blog post. The policy would ban the selling of ebooks that contain bestiality, R-word for titillation, incest, and underage erotica. I didn't even know underage erotica was a thing. Trying to apply these definitions to all form of literary expression raises questions that can only have subjective answers. So this is, again, does that not sound familiar? Does this not sound like something that was just recently pushed by Collective Shout and the payment processors when they went after Steam, right? They always try to tie it to, oh, you guys are showcasing underage gooner stuff. Nobody was doing that, right? They're trying to make all anime into underage stuff. They're trying to misrepresent what anime is into underage, bad stuff. That's what they're trying to do with all this content, which is why the payment processors, who are probably old men in suits, are like, oh, okay, this looks like childlike stuff. Sure, let's just take it all down. Let's just go and do what the collective shout people say. It's unbelievable. So you guys can let me know in the comments down below of this video. What do you think about this situation with Milky? I'm going to link her thread, his thread, whoever this is, in the description box below. This is somebody, let's see. This is another huge account. This is somebody who has 167,000 followers on Twitter. Just the other day, somebody, an NSFW artist with 350,000 followers plus, also got taken down. This is crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you guys on the next one. It's crazy shit, bro. That mentality is terrible. That mentality is really bad, man. And it goes to show that people just rather bend over and take it. Meanwhile, you got crickets, bro. You got crickets for Roblox. Collective Shout a few days ago made an article about Roblox, if I'm not mistaken. Let me hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Collective Shout Roblox on their website. They posted this 8 days ago. Check this out. They posted this 8 days ago. Look at this. It took them forever to finally say something. Literally forever. Roblox is not safe for children. Is in the headlines again for its failure to protect minors from sexual exploitation, grooming, and harmful content. How much do you want to bet the only reason they said something is because now they realize the political power this has by being against Roblox? They didn't say a single thing until lawsuits started showing up. Once they saw the lawsuits showing up and they realized, oh, we could gain political power from this, then they decided to say something. Let's see. Did they say anything that's important? Let's see. Roblox popularity versus child safety record. Collective Shout has consistently called out Roblox's failures. You sure about that? Including publishing a detailed breakdown of predator access and corporate negligence in our blog, Gaming Gone Wrong. We supported public calls from Woolworths to cut ties with Roblox over child safety concerns and named Roblox in our policy submission to the NSFW government, urging age assurance mechanisms to be applied to online gaming services. So they're trying to utilize this again to push their age verification nonsense. That's what they're trying to do. We also stand alongside our global allies at the National Center of Sexual Exploitation, NCOS, of course, who have repeatedly featured Roblox on their dirty dozen list of corporations that facilitate sexual exploitation. Of course they do. Of course they do. Them and NCOS are the ones pushing for the age verification shit, and we all know why they're doing it. It has nothing to do with kids. It has nothing to do with kids. They want to pretend like it does, but it doesn't. Anyway, let's get to the next topic, boys. We got to catch up on time, and then I will catch up on super chats after. Let me X out all these topics really quick. Let's talk about something hilarious. Can we talk about this? Hell yes. I never get bored talking about this. I never get bored talking about this, guys. I can't stand Crystal Dynamics as a company. I really can't. I feel like they are one of the worst, like, virtue signal companies by far. They really are. And they have suffered massive layoffs before. And it looks like they're suffering massive layoffs again. And this is what you call fucking around and finding out, right? On a corporate level. This is called fucking around and finding out. So, TJAP, I don't know if you're still here, brother, but if you are, could you just let me know where we are at? I have a feeling we got close to the record, didn't we? I feel like we're close. Does any mods know where we're at? I'm so curious now. I'm so curious. Criminal, what they've done to Laura? Oh, I know. I was going to talk about that. Wishing Star says, I was going to vote in the poll, but there's no I don't care for Call of Duty the slightest option. Yes, there is. It's calling me gay as fuck. That's the I don't care option. That's what that is. All right, let's get into the next topic, boys. We're going to talk about Tomb Raider. Developer Crystal Dynamics holding more layoffs. And not only that, here they are on LinkedIn having a meltdown over it, and the responses are hilarious. They are hilarious. Look at these responses. It's so good. It's so good. They're like, "Oh, very sad to hear this. It never ends." Oh, just wait. Just wait. It's going to be great. All right, I guess the mods are not here. I don't see any mods here. Bueller, they're not here. All right, that's fine. They're probably gooning, most likely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's video, we are going to be talking about the Tomb Raider developer known as Crystal Dynamics. Now, it's been a long time since we talked about Crystal Dynamics because, to be fair, they really haven't done anything very important other than completely destroying everything that has to do with Lara Croft. But Tomb Raider developer Crystal Dynamics is apparently holding more layoffs. And this is not the first time that they've had layoffs. They are suffering massive layoffs multiple times. And they posted on their LinkedIn recently that we're going to go over. We're going to go over their entire post on LinkedIn talking about this. And I also have some other posts just to kind of remind you what Crystal Dynamics is actually about. So let's go over this layoff and see what's happening here. Crystal Dynamics, the studio behind the recent Tomb Raider games and a co-developer of the canceled Perfect Dark reboot, by the way, has announced that it was holding layoffs. You know what's funny? People have completely forgotten that they were, in fact, a co-developer on the Perfect Dark reboot. Yes, we're talking about the Manjaw Perfect Dark reboot. Remember that? Well, that game got canceled, and apparently the co-developer, I guess, relationship you can say they had with the other developer completely fell through, and nobody knows why. Right? We got to imagine they probably hated each other, most likely. So apparently they have announced that they're holding layoffs again. In a post on social media on Wednesday, the studio said that it made the very difficult decision to part ways with a number of our talented colleagues as the result of evolving business conditions. Crystal Dynamics says that the decision was not made lightly, but was one that it says was needed to ensure the long-term health of our studio and core creative priorities in a continually shifting market. Now, I don't understand why they continue to say things like this wasn't made lightly. Was there ever a single layoff moment or decision that was ever made lightly? No. But they do this because they know that they are basically surrounded by a bunch of employees that have the emotional control of a 5-year-old, right? They're basically the Roger Jacksons of the gaming industry, where they have absolutely no control over their emotions. So they have to be constantly virtue signaled to and pandered to. They have to be talked to like they're fucking toddlers and protect their emotions instead of being like, hey, we got to let you go because unfortunately business has been terrible. We've been not making, we haven't been making money. We pretty much got felted by the community and gamers. We got to let you go. Instead, they're like, listen, we really care about you. We promise it's nothing personal. Please believe us. We're going to give you a nice severance. This wasn't made lightly. Everybody's an equal talent, but somehow we chose you over someone else to be fired. But, that's just neither here nor there. It's so ridiculous. But anyway, to those impacted, we recognize and thank you for your hard work, talent, and passion, they said. Apparently you weren't talented enough. Apparently you didn't work hard enough. Apparently you weren't passionate enough, but they're not going to tell you this. They're going to pretend like you're equal with everybody else, but yet somehow you were the one chosen for the firing. We are committed to offering the full extent of support and resources at our disposal during this transition. What are you going to transition to? Everybody's getting fired in the gaming industry. You think all these slots are going to be filled by people who got fired? No, they're firing you to replace you with AI. That is why they're firing you. I don't understand why you're pretending like they're going to transition elsewhere. Probably 10% or less of employers are going to find another job in the gaming industry. Everybody else is going to try to pretend to be a content creator on YouTube and then eventually go work at McDonald's or something. They're not gonna work in the gaming industry. But as far as the future of Tomb Raider, Crystal Dynamics says that its development is unaffected by the moves. I don't want to see Crystal Dynamics' next Tomb Raider game. I don't. You know why I don't? You guys remember the remaster that everybody praised? Well, do you guys remember how Crystal Dynamics had a trigger warning in the beginning of it? You guys remember this? The games in this collection contain offensive depictions of people and cultures rooted in racial and ethnic prejudices. These stereotypes are deeply harmful, inexcusable, and do not align with our values at Crystal Dynamics. However, rather than removing this content, we have chosen to present it here in its original form, unaltered, in the hopes that we may acknowledge its harmful impact and learn from it. Okay, so you guys want the translation to this? Now, lucky for you guys watching this video, I happen to speak woke corporate, Okay, that's a very rare language to understand. Let me translate this to you. Okay. The games in this collection contain non-offensive depictions of people and cultures rooted in racial and ethnic stereotypes that may be pretty accurate. However, we view it as deeply harmful because we don't want to get canceled. So we need to call it inexcusable and say that it doesn't align with our values at Crystal Dynamics. But you know what does align with our values? Money, which is why we are selling the fucking original games uncensored, because we want your money, and we know that the only way to get your money is to not censor the games. So we are going to pretend as if we're going to learn from these deeply harmful, inexcusable stereotypes. But what we really want to do is take your fucking money. That's what we want to do. We want to take your money and pretend like we care. They don't care. So anyway, now let's go over to their LinkedIn post. Well, actually, let's finish the article first. Oh, it's already done. So let's go over to the LinkedIn post. Now, if you look at this here, to our teams, players, and partners, thank you for your continued support as we build a creative, sustainable, and resilient tomorrow together. This includes the future of Tomb Raider, which remains unaffected by this decision. Sure. A continually shifting market. Now, you guys are probably wondering, gee, I mean, what are the comments looking like, right? This post by Crystal Dynamics, by the way, they have 43,849 followers on LinkedIn. How many likes do they have? 283. How many comments do they have? 15. 44,000 followers. You got 15 comments on a post about layoffs? Gee, I am not surprised to find out that the majority of the people in the industry don't even give a fuck to even say we're sorry about the layoffs. They don't even care. They don't even care. The people in your industry don't even care to talk about it. So why would you think anybody else cares? So let's see what these 15 comments have to say. Mark Vernon, for senior game designer, says, very sad to hear this news. Absurd Ventures is hiring. Warren Price says it never ends. You know when it ends? Warren Price, do you know when it ends? Lead game designer, design manager, design consultant. I'm going to tell you when it ends. It ends when you stop doing this. That's when it ends. It ends when you stop doing this absolute bullshit, pretending as if anybody believes you when you virtue signal. And then not only are you censoring what Lara Croft was by making her into a, I don't know, artifact discoverer, whatever. What I forgot what cringe thing that they said Lara Croft represents. She's not a Tomb Raider anymore. They said Lara Croft the Tomb Raider is not a Tomb Raider anymore. She's like an artifact preserver or something like that. I don't even know what the fuck they said. All I know is that these people, if you want this to stop happening, if you want layoffs to stop happening, perhaps you should stop doing stupid stuff like this. Savag says, ouch, it only felt like yesterday when the last message of layoffs were announced. I wish those affected a swift recovery to continue what they love doing. Horus with the sad emojis. Petru says, best of luck to everyone affected with the heart emoji. These people don't care. They don't care. Let's be real. They don't care. These people are virtue signaling on Twitter. I'm sorry, not Twitter, LinkedIn. And they're pretending as if they're so sad about the layoffs. But all they're doing is saying, I'm glad it wasn't me. That's it. They're saying, I'm glad it wasn't me. And everybody else, good luck. Good luck. I wasn't fired for activism going on in the gaming industry, but you were. Good luck to you. Mark says, it's a sad day. We're currently hiring for a bunch of positions. Also, to all my old friends and coworkers, I'm happy to write LinkedIn recommendations if any of you want them or anything else I can do. Why would you write LinkedIn recommendations, bro? There's 44,000 followers on this account. There's only 15 comments. What are we doing? Sean says, so sorry to hear this. Magali says, so sad to hear. Sending all my thoughts and support to all the people affected. Here's a list of open job opportunities at EA. Funny that you mentioned that, Magali. Funny that you mentioned that. Magali says that there are open opportunities over at EA. It's very funny that you mentioned that because Smash JT has a post right now over on X saying layoffs announcement coming soon out of EA, ? We got someone here, Luke Van Grudel, people, culture, and talent leader, aka DEI position over at EA, and apparently he just said recently, a day ago, after 3 incredible years at EA, my time there has come to a close due to a recent workforce reduction. Working at EA was an honor, I have the privilege of helping build the leadership recruitment function, partnering with world-class teams, and contributing to a company that has inspired me since I was young. It's hard to say goodbye to such a special place, but I'll always carry the lessons, friendships, and experiences with them. Geez, so hold on. So you got somebody posting on LinkedIn, hey, EA is hiring. And then over on another LinkedIn post, you got EA DEI people saying that they were fired because of a recent workforce reduction. This is not just going to be one person. There's going to be a lot of people that were fired. It makes you wonder. It just makes you wonder. So you guys let me know in the comments down below with this video. What do you think about the layoffs affecting Crystal Dynamics? Are you looking forward to the next Tomb Raider game? Are they even going to call it Tomb Raider? Or are they going to call it like Lara Croft, the Artifact Preserver? Whatever it may be, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Unbelievable, bro. What's up, Pop D? Yeah, guys, EA is hiring. Oh, by the way, EA is also having a workforce reduction. What the fuck? Holy shit. That's crazy. LinkedIn is AIDS. Does anybody even use LinkedIn? Sincerely. Does anybody like genuinely use LinkedIn? I feel like the only people that use LinkedIn are like 80-year-old people. Or people that want to pretend to be more professional than they actually are. You know what I mean? So stupid. Can we get a holy shit for the stream? I just played it. Holy shit. There you go. I just played it again. Instead of Lara Croft, it'll be Lorenzo Croft. Facts. They can be both at the same time, hiring new people for the cheap and fire the ones with experience. Highly doubt it. Because most of the layoffs, and here's the reason why, T-Jab, I would agree with you normally. But most of the layoffs that have happened in the gaming industry were not replaced. Most of the layoffs that have happened have been permanent. It's been a permanent reduction all across the board. And this is why I don't think EA is going to hire them. Plus, with AI being involved, I highly doubt they're going to fill those positions. I think those positions will be delegated to AI at the basic level. And they'll have one or two people kind of oversee it a little bit. Maybe they'll hire some people to oversee the AI aspects of it, but that's basically it. I don't think they're actually going to replace the people that they fired. But yes, normally you are correct. Obviously, get rid of the people who are there for a long time, who are getting paid a lot of money. Get rid of them and hire, young, stupid people for 1/3 of the salary and call it a day because it's their dream job, right? Most people will take a bullshit paying job if it's their dream job. And that's what happens to the gaming industry. And they take advantage of it. They do. They take advantage of it. LinkedIn's supposed to be a professional networking system for career builders. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it is at all. I don't think it is at all, bro. The people that I've seen use LinkedIn are some of the fakest fucking people I've ever seen in my life. So we'll see. But yeah, they don't give a shit about the people they're firing. They're gonna replace them with AI. I guarantee you. Exactly. Prime example. Old Man Cat says, "Fuck you, Hypnotic. I have a LinkedIn page, you ass. Your name is Old Man Cat." Holy shit. Shout out to Old Man Cat, man. Love you, bro. Love you, man. Holy shit, that's hilarious. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. We are at 3,177 so far. We are $293 away, and we will tie the record set on the 100,000 celebration night. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. That is like, what the fuck? The memberships tonight is a new record already. How many memberships do we have? 569 memberships tonight. Oh my god. I have to have unlocked another emoji. That is legitimately mind-blowing. I don't even like, I don't even know what to say, bro. I don't even know what to say. Oh my God. 569. Hey, 69. Yeah, 69. Hell yeah. 569 feels like it was planned. Yeah. 69 is a good number. Oh my God, bro. All right. Let's see. We're gonna go into the last topic. I was thinking about skipping it because we are so far past, but you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Remember when we had to count the ones bought versus the ones they got? Yes. Dude, so we used to get... Okay, check this out, guys. TJ has been around for such a long time. He remembers this. When our channel was so much smaller, when we had like a few thousand subs, whenever we got a ton of memberships, the memberships would go into the void. We actually wouldn't get the money for it, and people wouldn't get a membership because everybody was green in the chat. And that was before YouTube would send it out to like people in the channel who even weren't watching live. So if a ton of memberships came in, we would lose it because it would just go into the void. We would actually tell people, hey, don't gift memberships. Sonia remembers that too. Yeah, Sonia's been around forever. She remembers that. It was fucking crazy. And now look at us. Now look at us. We got almost 600 memberships in one night, and there's still people that are gray. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Oh, I forgot my ears. Sorry. Forgot my ears. Okay, let's get into the last topic, boys. We gotta talk about Metal Gear. We gotta talk about Metal Gear. So sad. So sad. Let's switch over. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And then we're gonna catch up on super chats after that. Let me make sure we are. Let's see. All right, we're good. We're good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about Konami. Now, Konami is obviously having a major problem right now because Konami took it upon themselves to launch Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater in one of the worst conditions that we have seen for a video game that costs this much money. That also happens to be an Unreal Engine 5 video game. So there's also that working against it. Now, Konami has been getting destroyed so much by gamers that they've been forced to address the issues with launch for this game. Now, the game is in early access right now. The game is about to officially launch either tomorrow or the day after. I don't remember exactly. I think it's the 29th, but I could be wrong. Regardless, the game is getting ready to launch pretty soon, but apparently they decided to use the early access players as beta testers to get ready for a day one patch that is going to launch with the game's actual launch. So we're going to discuss what Konami has actually said and how bad the issue is right now with Metal Gear Solid Delta. Now, if you guys missed my last live stream talking about Metal Gear, I didn't do a video. It was a live stream. There was a video from a person called Z-Worms Gaming. Okay, I'm not going to play the audio for this video because there's really no need to play the audio. But as you can see, yes, that stuttering that's showing on the screen right now, that's not me lagging. That's not the stream lagging. That's not the video record lagging. That is Metal Gear Solid Delta lagging so bad. What you're about to see is a 7-second roll lag that's going to happen any second now, where the screen is going to freeze for literally like 7 to 8 seconds. It's unbelievable that they would even release this game. Look at this. In like, what was even that? I don't even understand what that was that I looked at, and the fact that this game was even released in this particular condition. I really don't know what else to say other than that. So when Konami is addressing these issues, this is the problem that they are addressing. Now, keep in mind, this person is playing on a 5090 graphics card at 4K resolution, native, maximum settings, and all that stuff. The 5090 should be able to destroy this game, and yet it is stuttering more than I don't even know what to even compare it to. So Konami has addressed this, and they've publicly addressed a number of launch issues for Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater that have been reported by players. In a post on social media, Konami says that it has received reports of several issues and are preparing a patch to address them. And again, like I said, they seem like they're going to prepare this patch for a day one release, which makes it pretty sad that the people that paid for early access essentially paid to be beta testers. Here are the issues that all center around game crashes and include the following. Performing an additional survival knife attack after completing a series of consecutive attacks to secure food may cause the game to crash under certain conditions. Removing the crocodile cap from the survival viewer while it is equipped may cause the game to crash under certain conditions. The fact that there are so many things that can cause the game to crash under certain conditions makes me think that the certain conditions is just how bad you develop the game. Maybe that's my opinion. I don't really know, but I love Metal Gear Solid. Don't get me wrong. Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite franchises by far. And we already knew that they were going to be using Unreal Engine 5. We already knew that they were not going to be using the Fox engine, either because they couldn't or they didn't want to, or maybe they had a deal with Unreal Engine, whatever it may be. But this is not acceptable. It is not acceptable for an indie game. It is not acceptable for an $80 game. It is not acceptable for a $50 game. It is not acceptable to release a game in this condition. I don't give a fuck what your franchise is. I don't care how popular the game is. It is unacceptable. You need to do better. You quite simply need to do better. And if every developer is struggling to release a game at launch on Unreal Engine 5, is it the developers that are the problem, or is it the engine, or is it both? It's probably both. Let's be real. So also, you got collecting food when a hungry crocodile is nearby may cause the game to crash under certain conditions. What the fuck? So basically doing everything that's necessary in the game, collecting food, sneaking around, using your knife to attack and completing a series of attacks. Everything that you can do in the game that is necessary is going to cause the game to crash under certain conditions. What the fuck is this? Transitioning from a roll into a crawl may result in a character model floating in midair under certain conditions, bro. I really can't. I can't with this shit. I can't. This is so unacceptable. It's not even funny. They're literally telling you, you know what? You could have skipped all of this. You could have skipped all of this and just said, hey, playing the game under certain conditions can cause the game to crash. Boom, done. That's it. Done. That's literally it. Playing the game under certain conditions can make the game crash. You could have saved all of these bullet points because that's literally what you're saying here. In areas where the camera switches to intrusion view, character movement may become restricted under certain conditions. Opening the radio window under certain conditions may cause the game to crash. What the fuck is this? What is this? This is unbelievable. You guys are pathetic. I don't understand. This is why Konami. You need to go back to pachinko machines, Konami. Seriously, go back to pachinko machines. Go make another Silent Hill pachinko game. What the fuck are you doing trying to make this game and releasing it in a condition where literally breathing will cause you to crash under certain conditions? There is no reason that this should even be happening. There's zero reason. I could understand a little bit of performance problems, maybe a little bit, but you guys are literally saying by walking, talking, and breathing and attacking and rolling and collecting food and doing everything you got to do in the game is going to cause you to crash under certain conditions. You are pathetic. Seriously, Konami doesn't have a specific timeline for a release for the update. Yeah, I'm sure you don't. But says that it will take a little longer to implement the fixes as they investigate the causes. I'm going to tell you what the cause is. Two things. Your developers suck. Get better ones. And Unreal Engine 5. That's it. Done. Easy. I know. You could pay me $100,000 now because that's who you're going to pay $100,000 to, the person who discovers those two things and tells you about it in your corporate offices. And here's the best part, right? So do you think that they took any accountability? Do you think they, do you think they did anything? Maybe offer some compensation to the people who have early access right now, who are currently crashing like crazy, who are currently experiencing whatever the fuck this is? Like, again, I don't even know what to even call this. I can't even call this a game at this point. Do you think they're offering any of that? No. No. You know what they're saying? We sincerely apologize for any inconveniences may have caused. Inconvenience. This, you're calling this an inconvenience? This is this is not an inconvenience, bro. This is shoddy work. This is terrible. This is honestly pathetic AAA development. This is beyond inconvenience, bro. I can literally take a piss in the time that it takes for this to catch itself in a row. This is, oh, we are sorry. We are sorry. Go fuck yourselves, bro. Seriously. So anyway, This is why, unfortunately, I have to report for a game that I was really looking forward to. Everybody knows, man, I've been talking about Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. I fully plan to review the game on Griffcast. I'm currently playing Shinobi Art of Vengeance. Once I'm done with that game, I'm going to review this game. And I got to tell you, man, it's unbelievable. And I can already hear the people, and you know they're here. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the shills. The shills are out there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, they're out there. I can already hear them say, well, I don't have problems on my system, so it must be a you problem. Bro, oh my God, man. The people who are out there that say shit like that, they make me sick. They really do. Because listen, with all due respect, okay, my system almost never has problems. With all due respect, again, I've had mid-tier PCs. I've had very high-end PCs. My systems have almost never had problems. I have a 4090 graphics card. I have 128 gigs of RAM, i9 processor, the whole 9 yards, 1,000 watt power supply, platinum, all that kind of shit. I have all that shit. It doesn't matter, bro. Just because I'm not experiencing issues doesn't mean that a vast majority of people are not clearly experiencing issues. And if you're going to be the kind of person to say, well, it's not affecting me, so I don't care, go fuck yourself, bro. It's unbelievable that you would even remotely say that. This is Konami clearly not knowing how to actually make a AAA game anymore. They were so busy trying to make pachinko games that the moment they got to having to remotely even come close to remaking a previous game that was done so many years ago from developers that are way more skilled than they'll ever be, suddenly they're falling apart. Konami seriously needs to get their shit together and really fix this game quickly before people end up starting refunds if they haven't already. So you guys can let me know anyway what you think about this entire situation in the comments down below. Do you think this Konami situation is going to get any better? Do you think they even know how to fix it? Do you think they even know what they're doing with Unreal Engine 5? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you enjoyed it, consider hitting that like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Hey, shout out to the Sasuke sisters. I think the girls are here. Are the ladies here? Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. Where the fuck are the girls at? Jen and Sylvia Sasuke, one of the most highly anticipated games of the year, and it runs like shit. What a joke. I agree. I was looking forward to this game. Metal Gear does deserve better. Yup. I agree. I 100% agree. You enjoyed Cyberpunk 2077 a lot, but my first time was a month ago. Yeah, well, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Cyberpunk 2077 is great now. It wasn't great at launch. We're not even going to talk about what Cyberpunk 2077 did at launch. We're not even going to talk about that. We are. Shout out to the girls. It's our favorite series and Silent Hill. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, no, I love Metal Gear. Metal Gear is amazing. Dark Exile. Look, Dark Exile is a shill. He says it was great for me at launch. Listen, Dark Exile. It was great for me at launch too. Doesn't mean it was for a majority of people. That's just how it goes, man. Shout out to you, Dark Exile. Love you, bro. Peace. Shout out to you. Okay, let's catch up on Super Chats. Put the ears back on because we are clearly well past tier 2 at this point. We are $293 away from breaking our record from the 100K stream. Wow. That's really all I got to say. Independent Corey with a 2. Elder Scrolls 6. No FOMO now. Still Christmas. Shout out to you, bro. Yes, they're working on Elder Scrolls 6. It's going to be interesting. Fake Ty Dude for 7 months. Sorry for being away. The time difference is too much for me to watch live most of the time, but congrats on 100K, homie. Well learned. Thank you, Fake Ty Dude. I appreciate that, man. And no worries. I get it, man. I get it. It is what it is. I have a lot of viewers that are across the pond and have, unfortunately, it's very hard to watch me at the times that I stream. So I know you guys, I see you guys catching the replay a lot and leaving comments. So I appreciate that. Talric with a 10. This is why things like Clippy are important. There are symbols for each of us to look at one another and know that we are not alone. They want us to think we're alone. Exactly. 100%. Independent Corey with a 2. Best crossover. Raja, an activist versus Microsoft and Xbox pay-per-view. Raja would be like, bro, anyway, I'm not even going to say it. Flip Shazam with a 5. Say you could afford the jiggle physics in a Gundam and Flippy Waifu, and now you are taking up Smash JT's time doing a Smash JT stream. Smash will be fine. He's supposed to be playing Stellar Blade. The man needs to go play Stellar Blade. Otherwise, we are going to be $200 richer. Greg goes with a 2. Under certain conditions, I won't buy games. Oh my, that should be the comment now. That should be the comment. Under certain conditions, we will not buy your game. Oh my God, that's got to be a t-shirt. I got to make that a t-shirt. Under certain conditions, we won't buy your games. That's great. Xavier with a 2. Konami needs to repent. True. Toxin with a 2. Hypno Swole. Konami, you need to do better. I agree. Monkey Man for $1. Did you skip my super on YouTube? No, I didn't. What? Monkey Man, seriously, with all due respect, I would never skip your super purposefully. Just understand it's been a little bit crazy. It's been a little bit crazy. I'm looking through the supers right now. Let me see. Monkey Man, where are you? Oh, Monkey Man with a 2. With all the subs, time to update Discord link. I'm not going to be updating it for a very long time. So, unfortunately. I caught it. Shout out to you, brother. Said you skip my super on YouTube. How do you cancel an appointment at the sperm bank? Just call them up and tell them you can't come. Oh. So that's what I get? So that's what I get, huh? Okay. All right, I see you. Crash Collins gives a membership. Thank you, Crash Collins. Dumb Creative with a 5. Good job on handling the D measuring gift sub circle jerk. You still handle the topics after those big D motherfuckers came up all in this. Bro, I don't know what that was. I still don't. Thank you for the 5. Benedictus Prime with $1. When it comes to the entertainment industry, the fastest way company to fail is to take chances, but the surest way to achieve this is to play it safe. Fair. Adair Soto with $1. You know it's hilarious that about time they really thought that the companies care for them, but they never did this type of identity politics as well. Other stuff, it does not last forever. True. Anti-Fellows paying with $1 under certain conditions, such as, moving, shooting, playing, maybe running the game. Just avoid those and you'll be fine. Absolutely. It's unbelievable. Like after the third or fourth one, I'm like, bro, just say if you played the game, it's going to crash. Like, it's so much easier to just say that. But in any case. All right, we got to check out. We got some gifted games, and then we're getting into the waifu battle. Yes, we are still doing a waifu battle. We're still doing a waifu battle, bitches. Let's see. What do we got? Bro, Mr. Rouge, gifted of game. Why, bro? You just did 200 memberships somehow. I still don't know how you did that. Mr. Rouge. Shout out to Mr. Rouge. He says, I've seen some gameplay of this game and I love it. I watched a guy play for hours on end. Mr. Rouge gifted to the channel second win launch sale. What's this? Contains the base game of the Bazaar, which includes the starting heroes Vanessa, Pygmalion, and Dooley, plus the newest hero Stell. What is this game? The Bazaar second win sale. What the hell is the Bazaar? I got to check this out. What is this game? What kind of game is this? I don't even know. Shout out to Mr. Rouge, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. I got to look into what that game is. I got to look into what Hypnotic, I ain't your bitch. What? When did I say you were? When did that happen? Holy shit.
Holy shit. Shit.
I never said that. Love you, beautiful Zexel. Never said that. Waifu Battle featuring Clippy. Oh my god. Jen and Sylvia Saska says here for the waifus. Of course they're here for the waifus. They want to see some titties, man. They want to see some titties. I think the Saska sisters want to see some titties. Glowmite Press says, Hypnotic, I am your bitch. Bro, the duality of YouTube. I need to put both those comments together in a screenshot. Hypnotic, I'm not your bitch. And then Hypnotic, I am your bitch. Bro, the duality. That's crazy, bro. Unbelievable. All right, man. It is time to get into the waifu battle. Thank you, Mr. Rouge, again, for the gifted game. You absolute legend. Let's have some fun, man. Today's waifu battle is gonna be pretty interesting to say the least. So let's go. All right, boys, Waifu Battle is here. The Waifu Battle is here. If you guys don't remember, Mr. Rouge said is in my wish list, bro. I've added so many games to my wish list. I must have forgotten. My bad. My bad. But I'm going to check it out. I must have thought it looked interesting at one point. I probably saw a trailer and was like, oh, that looks cool. If you guys missed the last Waifu Battle, Lulu has been on a absolute destruction lately. She's been killing it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been absolutely insane. So let's get into the rules of engagement before we bring out the challenger that's going to try to take away Lulu's belt. Rule number 1. All super chats during the waifu battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way that it's going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You gotta put the name first. If you do not put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. It doesn't matter how big they are. If you super chat after the fact and you put the name of the waifu you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for the champion, who is Lulu, or you can vote for the challenger if you're about to... I'm sorry, I totally fucked that up. Or you can vote for the challenger. It doesn't matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I'm going to do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen will be the one that counts. So please, if you're going to vote, vote early and vote hard. Ladies and gentlemen, do we understand the rules? We don't understand shit. Let's be real. Let's be real. All right, boys, listen. Today I saw a waifu get recommended, and this one, I was like, I kind of want to bring her back. Because I really like this waifu. I do. I don't think I like her as much as Lulu, but that's because I'm a Final Fantasy nerd, so there's that. But let's see how this particular waifu goes up against the one and the only Lulu. Let's find out. All right, boys. The challenger that's going to go up against Lulu is going to be none other than the one and the only, also top heavy. That's damn right, ladies and gentlemen. Camilla from Fire Emblem. Ladies and gentlemen, the names are on the bottom. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Camilla from Fire Emblem, or is it going to be Lulu from Final Fantasy? Let me know in the comments down below. Drag says, I got to play some Fire Emblem. Of course you do. Of course you do. And keep in mind, guys, we are, again, 293 away from breaking the record we did on the 100K stream. It's insane. Maybe this waifu battle can make it happen. We'll find out. Ali Kusanagi with a $20 banger says Lulu. Starting off Lulu strong. Starting Lulu off very strong. Shout out to Ali Kusanagi. Deadeye's Lock with $1 over on Rumble says Camilla. Camilla is on the board. Tuber Sprouts for a 2 says Camilla. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. People in the chat are saying Camilla. Look, Kelly says Camilla. Drake says seashell bikini is pretty fucking banging. Douglas says chunky thighs with a heart emoji. Lippy waifu, bro. Stop it with the Clippy waifu. Michael says, that kind of reminds me, I need to pick up Fire Emblem Awakening again. I like how showing certain waifus makes people want to pick it up again. Crash Collins with a 2 over on Rumble says Camilla. All right, Rumble seems to be loving Camilla right now. Vardamus with a $20 banger says Lululemons. Shout out to Var. Thank you so much for behaving earlier, Vardamus. I know Vardamus could have went crazier on the memberships, but thank you for having mercy. Otherwise, we would have never got to the topics. Taurit with a $20 banger says Camilla for them thick thighs that saves my life. Damn, this is interesting. Not bad. Not bad right now. Camilla's doing pretty decent. She just needs one strong banger behind her. Lucifer Morningwood. Fuck. Lucifer Morningwood just dropped a massive $50 mega banger, says Lulu. Spastic motorboat noises. Damn it! People really love Lulu, huh? Don't get me wrong, I do too, but damn. Dark Obsidian with a 999 says Lulu. Damn. Twisted Master with a 2 says Clippy, LOL. Oh my God. Crackdown with a 10 says Lulu and her logistics. Damn. Douglas is already calling the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Douglas is calling the fight. He is saying it is all over for Camilla. She's done. The Fire Emblem fans are not showing up, according to Douglas. That's it. Dumb Creative with a 5 over on Rumble says Camilla. Also, he says he's gay, bald, and he has no teeth. That's rough. But at least we got another Camilla vote. Damn. All right, boys. It is time to bring out the current Waifu Battle champion, who is none other than Lulu. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. Is it going to be Lulu or is it going to be Camilla? T-Jazz says it's not over until the fat lady sings. Well, she seems pretty loud right now. She seems pretty loud right now. Everybody wants to be this Moogle. Everybody wants to be this Moogle. Exactly. See, look. Moogle is me. Everybody wants to be this Moogle. Crazy. Oliver says, no fair, it should be me. Wish I was that Moogle. Gothic titties. Oh, man. Oh. Come on. I thought for sure Camilla would have some fans, man. I see some people fighting. I see some people fighting. You guys got to convince others to fight a little harder. We got Independent Courier with a 2 Camilla. I like them curves like Clippy Waifu. Damn. Vardamus with a 10 says Lulu again for that pick. Damn. Camilla is sincerely getting fucking destroyed, bro. Holy shit. Oh my God. Gray Ghost. Gray Ghost with a $20 banger says Lulu. May the biggest titties win. Also, shout out to the lovely Saska sisters. Damn. Shout out to Gray Ghost. Thank you for the $20 banger. Crash Collins with a 5 says Camilla. Hey, Rumble is on Camilla's side. Rumble is all on Camilla's side. They are dedicated to Camilla. Seriously. Lucifer says Lulu was first wank. I can't help it. Ah, that is so much more information that I needed to have. Roll some joint, says Camilla, 100%. Bro, I don't know. How the hell did Waka get her? I have no idea, bro. He must have been packing. Because he definitely wasn't rich. Tarek says Camilla ain't being fucking destroyed because she ain't over here with me. Oh my god. Grego says, so it's YouTube versus Rumble tonight? Yes, it seems to be the case. It seems to be the case. Rumble's fighting, but YouTube is fighting harder in this scenario, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I think this might actually be it. I don't know. I'm starting to believe Lulu is going to sweep this. I'm starting to believe it. What a shame. I was excited to bring back Camilla. I was excited to bring her back. Dumb Creative, What If I says, I'm on Camilla's OnlyFans right now. Is good. The name's not first, sir. Anti-Federalist Pain, What If I Camilla? White chicks fuck. Moogles? Well, that's in my head. And now it's in yours. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. All right, boys. It is time for the final countdown. It looks like we're going to have a clean sweep. Who is going to win? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The last super chat that is going to count is I Can Help With That with $1.99, says Camilla Pity Vote, which was followed by BioT Wolf for 19 with a $200 chair shot.
Holy shit.
A $200 Red Boy Hyper Banger chair shot. Says Camilla, Conquest is still the better one. Stunner. Oh my God. Oh my God. The chat is coping and seething right now. I see it. The chat's coping and seething right now. Oh my God. The Stone Cold Stunner was fucking insane. I genuinely did not see it coming. I did not think that anybody was going to do it. Oh my God. Twisted Master with a 2 says Smash JT LOL. All right, that's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you, man. Fallen Angel for a 2 says Lulu just because. And then we got, hold on, I skipped one. Dark Mages with a 5 says Lulu. Also, did you know Moogle was a status effect in the first Mana game? Wish I had that status right now. I didn't know that. I just don't remember anyway. It's been so long. And I think that's it. Yeah, Rumble didn't do any T-Jap, yes, it counts because his first one was correct. So it makes all of them. Count. All right, boys, mods. Wow. Wow. Count it up. But for the $200 Red Boy Hyper Banger and the $50 Ultra Banger from Lucifer Morningwood. And for Sylvia and Jen Saska sisters. Because we know they like this shit. They love this shit. They love it. This is for you. Holy crap, boys. That was an absolutely insane waifu battle. Insane. Now I wonder, with this $200 Red Boy Hyperbanger and all the other super chats, did we officially pass our record? Independent Corey with a 2. God bless BioT Wolf, the Bigot Armies. OP. I agree. Very OP. The numbers are in. Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. Absolute destruction. Oh, my God. Absolute destruction. They really thought they were comfortable. They thought they were comfortable. Lulu fans were like, easy mode. Absolute easy mode. Lulu at $122.62 against the new Waifu Battle champion, Camilla, at $248.99. Which means the winner and the new Waifu Battle champion is none other than Camilla. Ladies and gentlemen. Damn, man. Wow. Not only is Camilla the Waifu Battle champion, but we also have set 2 new records today. Highest amount of donos. We beat our 100K celebration somehow, some way. And we also set a all-time record for memberships in one stream. What a fucking stream, man. God damn, man. BioT Wolf is having a field day. He's having a legitimate field day, bro. He's having a fucking field day, bro. He's like, all you fuckers keep forgetting me. That's crazy, bro. The coping and seething is everywhere.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that's going to be it for the Waifu Battle, ladies and gentlemen. Camilla is going to go backstage and she will face off against another waifu tomorrow. Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. Otherwise, you might be a little gay. All right. Listen, guys, what an amazing stream. I don't know what I did to deserve this level of a stream. I just logged in today thinking we were going to cover topics and have our normal fun stream, but we went above and beyond today. I have never seen anything like this. I think it's safe to say that Anubis and Mr. Rouge are probably banned from membership for the next week. Most likely. I have legitimately never seen anything like this, man. I thought that the 100K stream was going to be the record for like a year or two, unless we hit 200K, then maybe we could beat it. But we literally just beat it on a random stream on a fucking Wednesday. What the fuck? I don't know. But anyway, boys, wow. I mean, again, thank you guys so much for the insane, absolutely insane stream today. I appreciate you. And shout out to everybody for liking the stream, commenting, spamming the chat, super chatting, gifting memberships, everything. Shout out to the Gifted Games as well. And shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single day. They sit up late counting every single dono. Every fucking dono they counted today. It's crazy, man. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys on the next one. Don't forget to support the videos. Please make sure to click the videos. Shout out to the Saska sisters. Thank you, ladies, so much. I messaged you the other day about coming back on SNH. Let me know when you girls want to come back. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And I will see you on the next one. Until then, go be bigots and go be gooners. And stay to the end for the raid, man. Bye.
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you get.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Her dog, or her cat, was named Vagina.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Suck it in, don't put a ticket in, make her lady gay. Suck it in, put a ticket in, make her gay. It means put a chicken in it, sweetie, and make her fucking gay. Fucking pronouns! Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day California shit! 'Cause that's all we fucking know! 'Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! Twitter hole! Twitter hole! Get it right!
At the touch of the black man, I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.